ding bong, ding ding, let's go, dude. Going live. Wait for the green light. Oh, we're already on. Gee whiz, that was quick. Hey guys, how you going? So down BKRsport. We're here for some Thursday night footy action. And yeah, it should be a bit of a big one here because the last time these two teams played each other was absolutely outstanding. We all know. It was in the finals and it was at Shark Park actually. And the Cowboys came back from 8 points down really late in that game to, basically, in extra time, kick a field goal through Valentine Holmes from about 45 metres out. So, if that's anything to go by, then this is going to be a big night here. However, obviously, the Cowboys are not playing like that this season. They have not played it. The Cronulla Sharks Cowboys game tonight is very different to what it was at last season at the point that I'm talking about there. So, it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see how this one does pan out. But I do obviously think I know. Well, I definitely know who I want to predict. I think most people are going to, and they're obviously heavily favourites here. So the game will start in about an hour. Obviously, we sit here, we chat, we go through Supercoach, and we talk about a few things before the game does start. But obviously, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. Let's get into the two-team lineup. So the Sharkies. They're $1.39. They are the heavy favourites and they are at home. Will Kennedy is the fullback with Sione Katoa and Ronaldo Multalo on the wings. Are they not giving us the ins and outs here? No, don't worry about that. Will Kennedy fullback with Sione Katoa and Ronaldo Multalo on the wings. Jesse Ramian and Sir Sivatalakai is the centres. You got Matty Mon as the 5'8", Nico Hines as the captain and the halfback. Oregon Gafusi, Braden Hamley-Welly are the front rowers and Blake Brayley is the number 9. Back rowers, Britton Nakora and Teague Wilton with Cameron McInnes as the 13. He's the lock. Wade Graham, Jack Williams, Royce Hunt and Thomas Hazelton are the interchange with Braden Trindle being the 18th man replacement. So pretty strong lineup there for the Sharkies. Obviously just missing Toby Rudolph and Dale Finucane. But besides that, pretty much a starting lineup there and definitely no excuses in regards to their electric back line that we all know the Sharks do have. Moving over to the Cowboys, you've got Scott Drinkwater as the fullback with Kyle Fell and Murray Talangi on the wings. Val Holmes and Val Holmes and Beta Hiku in the centres with Tom Dearden as the 5'8". Chad Townsend, the captain, he's the halfback with Jordan McLean and Cohen Hess as the front row. Reece Robson into that number 9 with Jack Gashevsky and Jeremiah Nanai in the back row. Jake Granville is the starting lock here today. He's played literally like every position. He's played fullback, he's played, I think, 5'8", halfback. He's definitely played hooker. Front row and now lock. So this guy has just literally played everything in his career and obviously was a part of the Cowboys team in 2015 when they won the grand final. Interchange-wise, Ruben Cotter, Tom Chester, Jermaine Tanoa-Brown and Mitchell Dunn with the 18th man reserve being Riley Price. Backline-wise, Cowboys have no excuses. Forward-line-wise, I think these relatively equal themselves out. Like obviously this is more... I'd still say that I'd lean with this Sharks forward lineup, even without the fact that they've got no Toby Rudolph or Dale Finucane, comparatively to the Cowboys, who realistically only have out Jason Tamalolo. But yeah, I really like this. I think that Sharks 4-pack is underrated. It just works well with each other. It gels well with each other. I don't think that necessarily it's the most, on paper outstanding team lineup there in the forwards there for the Sharks, but overall I think that it just simply works with each other. So it'll be interesting to see how these two 4-packs go up against each other. And bench-wise, I'd probably actually... bench is a bit of a wash. Bench is a little bit of a wash there. I personally would have Braden Trindle as the 14th man, to be fair, and if I wanted to throw in 3 halves at one time, kind of like what the Rabbitohs did a few years back with Benji, Cody and Adam Reynolds, I don't think that would be a good idea, but obviously the Sharkies have not decided to go with that one. But yeah, look, I'm going to take the Sharkies tonight. I think that'll be 1 of 12. I think the Cowboys will still stick in. There is definitely a world where the Sharks win 13+. I guess there is also a world where the Cowboys do win, just because they've still got a very similar team to what happened last year, but it just has been very... they won last week, debatably. I think it was a 4-pass from Val Holmes, but... You take those, you get that 2 points there, and realistically, if you've got someone who's not Vance Crossland, who's too inexperienced, they get that ball out left or right and probably win the game at the end of the game, the Knights. But obviously, both those teams weren't that great, but the Cowboys did come away with the chocolates, which you would hope for at home. But now they're down here in Sydney against the Sharks, who didn't look exceptional against the Dogs, but looked good enough against the Dogs. Will Kennedy scored a hat-trick in the first 10, 15, 20 minutes of the game. He's on fire this season, so I can't pull myself to tip the Cows, but. Yeah, I think the Sharkies get up here, and I think they return to showing why people think they can win the comp this year. But with that being said, their defense is not exactly fantastic. Their defense is a little bit shonky, a little bit all over the shop, but they should still be able to get this job done here. Because the Cowboys haven't exactly, spruced it up too much on the old attack anyway, to be fair. They haven't really spruced it all up on the attack, but they've got the team to do it, but it just hasn't fell their way so far this season. But guys, like I said, thumbs up, subscribe, let's get into the chat. Malcolm Clown. Hey, don't call me a clown, that's your champion, baby. Oh no, West Ham. Well, maybe not your champion because obviously you'll be in championship next season. Well, there's your champion there. There's your champion there, son. Brock Sports says, yo, mate. Liz Morgabo says, let's go to Cowboys. Jay says, boneless chicken can't walk properly. Why is this a comment, Jay? Why? What does that even mean? I know what it means, but why is it here? You know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I see your comment, I see a bonus chicken kind of properly. That makes sense. But why does it make sense? Because why is that in the chat? You muppet, gee whiz, man. Olivia Reed says, this round came too fast, but I'm loving it. Yeah, it definitely did come fast. There's been no break. I'm tired, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. And obviously, Sunday took a lot out of me, right? So, I need a win this week. And the club needs a win this week. The club really needs a win this week in Manly. Obviously, I'm flying down to Manly, so hopefully we do get up and back the boys in. But it's going to be... it's going to be... we, as a club, really, really need to bounce back. Nate says, no JT, should be a close match. Well, even with Jason Tamalolo, I'm still tipping the Sharks. Like, without JT, with JT, don't really matter. I'm still taking the Sharks here in this one. Daddy Don, remember for 4 months, get around him. Says, up at the Cowboys, getting around it. Brighton says, you reckon the Cowboys can pull an upset here, Jay? Jay said, maybe. Thank you for answering Brighton's question, Jay. Really helpful, that one. But Jay's not actually a Cowboys fan. Jay was a Cowboys fan, now a Titans fan. Thank me later, Brighton. Very much like you. You guys are the same thing. You were once a Broncos fan, become a Titans fan. You gotta start thinking. You gotta start thinking here. Start using the old noggin, mate. Artie says, hey, LMA, EA up Cronulla. Good luck against Manly, BKR. We need a win. Artie says, are you going straight to Heinz Supercoach? Actually, that's a good question. I need to really quickly go on to my Supercoach here and make sure. We've still got plenty of time here. We've still got plenty of time. I need to quickly go have a look at ski at the old super of the coach. Not that one. Already sorted that one out. Let's go to my one here. The one that did not do great last week because I chose the captaincy Trbojevic, and I don't want to ever captaincy Trbojevic again because I had a captain Nico Hine and then I changed it to the Trbojevic, and I don't want to ever do it again, man. Not ever again, please. Alright, let's open this bad boy up. Oh, that score last week is dreadful. Just dreadful. Alright, I'm considering going Big Dave, mate. I am, but like you could go the older. I'm going to go Hines VC. I'm pretty certain that Cleary's not playing this week, right? I'm pretty certain they said that Cleary's not playing. Yeah, I'm going to put the VC on Hines. There are players that obviously I can utilise to have the loophole, and it's good that he's playing the first game. So if he goes like 140, 130, 140 plus, I can easily get that loophole in, especially with the fact that. Yeah, there's a heap. I've got Tafare, Josh Schuster, Elliot Katoa, Shakai Mitchell, Payne Haas, and Sonia Luke. I'm definitely not short for a nice little player to come in. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's the buy. Sorry, I thought that was... Don't worry, I'm all over the shop. But yeah, I'm probably going to leave the VC. I'm going to put the VC on Nico, and I dead set because Dave would be going up against Twilangi, who's not the greatest defender. And David Fafita's been fantastic this season without scoring a try. If he scores a try, he goes up to about 110. He'll go up to about 110 game. So he's averaging 77 this season, which is incredible. And considering he's not getting tries, I like it, to be fair. I like the shout. It's not like Manly know how to defend. Manly are also a team that can leak some points. They're not the best defensive team either, but they've got a good forward pack, obviously, you know. They obviously have a good forward pack. Like they've got a physical forward pack is what I'll say. They've got a physical forward pack is what I will say. Let's just try and get this game up here. Why has it got all the cricket? I don't want the cricket. I want to see the rugby league game. KO? Hello? KO. Don't need to be watching Man City vs Arsenal, even though we like that result, don't we, son? We like that result, mate. We like that result. Why has it not got... Oh, there you go, pre-show. That's so random. Sometimes it just doesn't have it up, eh? Oh no, you're going to hear the noise. All right, all good. We're fine now. I just got to connect my headphones to the computer. This is all your fault, by the way, lads. This is all your fault that I'm not connected yet. So yeah, I'm going VC to guys. There we go. Lachlan Smith says, who's winning the Paul Green medal? I'll go Nico. I'll go Nico. Cambridge says, do you reckon Wires have a chance to make the finals? They have a chance to make the finals, for sure. They have a chance. Yeah, they have a chance, but I think still there are better teams there. But it's very competitive in regards to that top 8 battle. Very competitive. EA says, Hailston and Nicola to score. I think because myself and Emilio de Savage, we've been doing this tipping thing this week. I went with... Who did I go? I think I went first try scorer, maybe Sione Katoa. I went anytime try scorer, Nikora, maybe. Yeah, I think that's what I went with. And I went Sharks 1-12. So, yeah, that's on the Instagram if you guys aren't following BKRsport. Jay says it's Muppet Thursday. That's what? No, it is Muppet Thursday. It is. Luke says any Ant-Man streams this week. Maybe Sunday, we'll see. Not too sure. Lachlan Smith says... I have Nanai as try scorer, Hines scored 2 tries and 12 plus Sharks. Brighton says, great insight from Jay. Never lets you down. Never lets you down, mate. Never lets you down. Really helps you out. You asked him a question, he said maybe. He's answering the question because he's letting you have the floor, son. Yes, no, maybe so. We don't know. You make the decision. He's a wise man beyond our years, mate. That's why he's been around here for 150 years. Artie says, Cleary playing is the latest goss. Oh, he is playing. I'm going VC on high and seems safer. Well, I think it's just... You don't ever want to captain a Thursday night player. You just don't ever want to do it. So, yeah, I'm going to captain Dave for now. I might change it elsewhere, but I'm going to put the VC on Nico. But it sucks because, like, you want to put the captain on Nathan Cleary, like, realistically, if he's playing against the Tigers. But then again, the Tigers don't get blown out a great deal, man. They really don't. Artie just has broken my heart. Says, I'm thinking Dave as well, but keep in mind, heavy rain is expected this weekend in Sydney. Well, I'm meant to be in Sydney on Saturday. Is that true? Sydney weather. Is that true? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! No! Oh, it's gonna be a wet day in Manly, baby. Shit. You're joking. You've just broken my heart, man. Oh, that's heartbreaking, bro. That is... Because I know that at Brookvale there's no cover unless you're sitting in the seats, right? If you're on the hill, you're screwed. Guys, just expect GoPro footage this week, eh? Expect GoPro footage, eh? Truly. I'm not taking it back to the game because that has... it literally has 95% chance of raining exactly when the Manly Titans game is on in Sydney. God help us. God help our souls, lads. Expect GoPro footage. Don't expect it to be the normal camera. Holy damn. Like I said, are you going to Magic Round? Yes, I'll be there on Sunday. Mate. Yeah, you also did ask that already. Super great man said, Captain Nico and Vice Captain Hammer, or should I put Jaden Campbell as VC? Well, what's the point? You're captaining Nico. Nico's going to play, so it's like it doesn't matter. What we're talking about is you vice captain Nico, and then you captain somebody else. And if Nico has a great score, then you can come back and do the loophole. If he doesn't have a great score, then you're the bloody biggest winner, the biggest winner. Brighton says, yeah, don't forget the rain jacket, man. I won't forget the rain jacket, that's for sure. No way. I'm going to need that one, and I'm going to need it tenfold. Oh, jeez. So we've got 45 minutes to go until the game starts, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Oh, well, look, it hasn't really... I don't think I've had a rainy game so far this season, have we? No, because it wasn't raining in Townsville. It was nice and warm up in Townsville. It wasn't raining in Leichhardt. It was beautiful as well. Actually, I've had a really, really good run at it. Just not anymore. The Dragons beating Bulldogs easy. I've gone with the Dragons, but I'm not obviously 100% confident, man. You know, I think that I think it'll be it's a game between two teams that I just don't think are that great. But I've gone the Dragons for the sole purpose of Tyrell Sloan. I think he's been really good. I don't think Ben Hunt's been as great as people make out to be. I think that, yeah, if I was going to go a player there or go a team there, I'd take the Dragons just because they're less injured. But it's not because you're a better team, really. Okay, which I'm really scared for tomorrow. No Haas, Mam, or Oates. It's going to be very interesting. Yeah, you should be scared. Super Great Man's just changed the weather that day to 1% chance of rain. All right, Blitz says Sharks by 60. Brighton says if the Cowboys can win tonight, you reckon that could kickstart a little something? Yeah, kickstart a little something. Let's go look at the ladder. Actually, we should go have a look at the ladder as well after this of what positions these two teams go based on these results. Yes, I guess. Let's go. What's the draw looking like for the Cowboys? What's the draw looking like for the Cows here? Cowboys, they have the Sharkies away, Roosters away, Dragons at home, Tigers away, Eels away, Storm at home. Nah, look, I think that if they can get past the Sharkies here and then also the Roosters next week, then maybe that's 3 wins on the trot. But I don't see them winning tonight, and I probably don't see them winning. But then again, next week is Magic Round, so maybe next week is Magic Round. Next week. Oh, I just realised I would normally have been able to do a stream on my birthday, but because next week, 4th of May, is my birthday, but there is no Thursday night game on Magic Round, so there we go. Okay, a nice little rest day. There, son. But yeah, the Cowboys have the Roosters next week too, which will be a difficult one. I get to watch that one. I will be at the stadium for that game. How's the weather there, Blaze? Mate, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? And the weather looks alright, mate. The weather is looking pretty tasty right now. It's looking pretty tasty. Also, I want to say, geez, I can't believe we still have people like, that message players. It's been done to death in regards to the people talking about it. But it's like it doesn't. I can't believe it still needs to be said in regards to not messaging players. Like, holy shit! Like the thing that happened with Jack White is absurd, man. It really is. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous that we still have to have this conversation. Like, and then they go, the person who sends it, right? They get blasted on socials. They lose their job because they're obviously a racist individual. They're an individual that shouldn't have a platform in the first place. They wreck their entire life from it. Like, what are you gaining from it, man? Just because you wanted to call someone a derogatory name? Like, my God. Truly. Like, my God. And Jack White's not even done anything wrong here, mind you. Like, he's not actually done anything wrong. Nathan Johnson says, Manly being second is crazy. They've been so average. Yeah, they're not going to be second for long, mate, especially after we beat them this week. Brian Robinson, choo-choo, mother bitch, choo-choo, has given 1 membership. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much. And it's Artie who has given a membership. You better thank Brighton right now. Artie. Say thank you. Say thank you now. Rooster Man says, a Qatar first try score on your Hasbulla. I didn't even realise that was Hasbulla, I didn't even actually take notice of it. Giuseppe Alisa, I wonder how the Suncorp pitch is going to hold up during Magic Round as the field hasn't been great. It hasn't. I was there on Sunday, unfortunately. But yeah, it has not been great. It has not looked good at all. At all, man. And, we've got Magic Round Titans Eels, the last game of the round as well. It's a rough one. It's a rough one there because it just has not been fantastic by any means. Banana loses, Cowboys win this game. I disagree personally, mate. Michael Williams and Sharks will destroy the Cowboys easy by a lot of points. I'm going to disagree with you. I think it's a 1 or 12er, but I do believe the Sharkies win the game. Super great message. If you message players like, "Hey Brimo, change name to Brimdog Millionaire," is that okay? Don't message him, man. Comment on his post. With a bit of a laugh. He finds it funny, man. It's all a bit of a joke, but don't message Brimo. Don't message him. Brighton says, yeah, I don't know what the groundskeepers are doing this year. Suncorp Turf has been all over the shop. Yeah. And especially considering the Women's World Cup is obviously coming up in Australia. And the NRLW season is pretty much on at the exact same time. It just seems like the NRLW has been placed at a perfect timing for to interrupt a lot of those games. But in the same sense, like, people are going to choose to watch the Women's World Cup over the NRLW. So it was an interesting play, in my personal opinion. But it says, play last game at Seabus, that ground's not bad. Players can't get PTSD and he gets drums. A lot of people have been saying, like, oh, you can't say you got PTSD from a rugby league game. Like, guys, PTSD is not just a war term, eh? Like, that's just the most severe form of PTSD. You absolutely can't, because the hurt, humiliation, and embarrassment of a result or of a season or of a moment, if that genuinely impacts you, that is a genuine form of PTSD, right? So just learn a little bit more about what it actually means before you start going at people and saying, oh no, it's a little bit extreme, isn't it? No, it's not. It's nothing like that in regards to war, but it absolutely is a thing. The NRLW is great to watch. It is. I can't wait. I can't wait to watch the NRLW this season. Michael Ayun says City will win the league now after the Arsenal game. I hope so, Michael. I hope so. Obviously, they're still 2 games behind, which they would require to win, which I do believe they do win, but there's no guarantee they do win, right? So they do need to do that first before we start guaranteeing that they've already won the title. And look, I believe it's over, but in the same sense, I was a City fan for a very long time, and we got to 2011-12, and there was a moment where we lost to Arsenal 1-0 at the Emirates. We were down by 8 points with 5 games to go. And that was a Mikel Arteta screamer from about 30-40 out in the 88th minute. And we lost that game, 1-0, and we were down by 8 points with 5 games to go. Right now, Arsenal are only effectively 4 points down. 4 points down with 5 games to go. It's half it. So it can still change for sure. Kane Fadal says, no, you're wrong. Okay, Kane, thank you. Cambridge says, whenever the Brisbane Lions are up by a lot on a team, kicks 2 goals in a row. Lucas says, we win both, we got 4. Mark Kelly says, don't know why, but I think Cowboys shop here and bring Curse back. Curse back? What do you mean Curse back? Curse back. The Sharks before last year, the Sharks have won like 8 of their last 9 against the Cowboys. Besides that game where Val Holmes kicked that field goal, besides that game, it's, it was like 8 of the last 9, something like that. Does anyone know who has more tries now, Katoa or Ronaldo? I think it's Katoa. I feel like they've gone down Katoa's side a lot more. Oh, Marcus is your Thursday, Tim and Curse. I get what you're saying now, son. I get what you're saying. Good luck, mate. There's a reason why the Sharkies are $1.39, but I guess the Cowboys could definitely do it. It's just a fact. The Cowboys could definitely surprise here. It's not like they're a team that you would be completely and utterly shocked to get a win. But I don't think so. And next week's Thursday game. What's next week's Thursday game? What is next week's Thursday game? Oh no, there is no Thursday game. Because Magic Round. Is it? Yeah, round 10? Yeah, Friday, 5th of May. Yeah. So, there is no Thursday game. What's the week after that, though? Storm Broncos. Oh, I guess that's a bit of a 50-50 there, in a way. Broncos Panthers. Okay, we can go back to the curse eventually. We definitely can get back there. Dolphins Dragons. Ooh, that's a 50-50. Tigers Raiders. Shit. Why is there no Thursday game there? That's a Friday game. And there's only one Friday game. Why is there 4 games of... No, what? Oh, all the buys. Oh, makes sense. Okay, yeah, sorry, I wasn't looking at that. I was wondering why there was so many teams not playing. It's because of the season buys. Lewis is the Thursday curse. Mulatala does, I think. Does he? I just feel like they go down Siona Katoa's side more. Dazmate says Sharks 13 plus. You would know, wouldn't you, Daz? You would know, wouldn't you, Daz? You would. Nate J says, Foreign says Sharks win comfortably, but I can sniff... Form... I said foreign, did I? I don't know if I said foreign or form. Form says Sharks win comfortably, but I can sniff an upset. I can't. I don't know. Sometimes I can definitely... I know what you're talking about. Like, sometimes you just feel like there's something in the air. I don't feel it. I feel like the Sharkies will get this dub here. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel it, to be fair. No, we're not winning against Storm at Amy Park. I think the Broncos have a pretty poor record against us. I think the Storm are the bogey team for the Broncos. Chris James says, hey, how are you, players? Ready for another easy Thursday tip? Well, mate, we're 2 in a row. But this doesn't involve the Rabbitohs. This does not involve the Rabbitohs. I have got... the only Thursday night tips that I've got right this year is games that involve the Rabbitohs. Right? That's the only Thursday night tips I've got. The Panthers Rabbitohs round 2. I tip the Panthers, they win. The Rabbitohs versus the Dolphins, round, 6 or 7? I think 6. No, round 7. And Bubbity. I get it right. I took the Rabbitohs. Thanks for coming. And then last week, the Rabbitohs versus the Panthers, I took you the upset. I said the Rabbitohs are going to win the game. And guess what? Bing bong. Bada beep, bada boop. It's a winner. We're going to win a chicken dinner. So every game I've tipped right this year on a Thursday night has been a Rabbitohs game, whether it be win or loss. Every other game, don't talk to me about it. Don't talk about it. Brighton says we cannot beat the Storm. It's impossible. No, it's a guaranteed win, Brighton. Guaranteed. Oh, I've never seen a more guaranteed in my life. Put your house on it. Give us a Go Titans. Michael Layun says it's Ronaldo by 3 tries. Really well. For some reason, I thought they went down Seneca Katoa's side more. Malcolm says Man City has lots of green win ticks next to their name. They do. That's what it's like to win, Malcolm. I know you're a West Ham fan, so I know you don't really understand that. Jasmine says Lakers undefeated in games that actually count. Okay, Daz. Okay. Okay, mate. Liam Francis says Sharks to be upset by the Cowboys. I disagree. We'll see. Chris Sames, it's because pretty much every Thursday game has involved the Eels. Yeah, and I've had a lot more belief in the Eels this season than what they're showing. You know, I thought that the Eels would still be a 4th place team, not a, 12th place team. Also, let's quickly go here, have a look here. If the Sharks had to win this game tonight, they would go, for the time being, into 2nd. They've got a points differential of plus 44. Rabbitohs above them have plus 52. Panthers above them have plus 76. And Manly, who cares about the points differential, they're on 11 points, but the Sharks will go to 12. So yeah, that would be pretty huge for them. But obviously the Panthers take on the Tigers, which you'd assume would be a win for them. And the Rabbitohs, they take on the Broncos, which I've tipped the Rabbitohs, which is tomorrow night. It's going to be a huge game. I tipped the Rabbitohs against the Broncos. Big game there. But obviously, yeah, the Panthers and Rabbitohs can both go above them. Storm get the bye. If the Sharks were to lose this game, they would go below the Storm automatically because the Storm have the bye. If the Warriors were able to beat the Roosters, then they would go above them. The Dolphins play the Raiders. The Dolphins would go above them with a win. Roosters, they would go above them with a win over the Warriors. So one of the two of the Warriors and Roosters will jump them. Titans, obviously, they would have to win by a large amount. Sharks would have to lose by a big amount. But in the same sense, there is a chance that could happen. And Raiders, that's nearly not possible unless it's like a 40-point win to the Raiders over the Dolphins and a 40-point loss to the Sharks over the Cowboys. So the Sharks will probably end up in around 7th or 8th with a loss, or they'll probably end up in probably in 5th position. If you think Titans beat Manly, then they'll be in 4th position. But they'll probably, if they win, end up in 4th, 5th area. For the Cowboys, on the other hand, if they lose this game, they will. There's a chance they go into 16th. The Bulldogs are on the same amount of points as them with a massive worse differential. But they play the Dragons, which obviously is a little bit more of a 50-50 game there. So Cowboys could go 16th as far as they could drop because the Tigers are melts. Cowboys, if they win this game, will automatically go above the Dragons, the Eels, the Knights. They've got a minus 30 points differential. They're above the Raiders as well. They would have to win by over 3 points to go above the Titans there before the Titans obviously get to play their game. And that's as high as they go. So they could technically finish as high as 11th because I think a couple of those teams also play each other there in between. So, yeah, actually, no, they could finish in 10th, technically. Technically, I believe they could finish in 10th, but they need a lot of results to go their way. Brian says, Craig Bellamy just knows how to slap the Bronx. I thought it was Kronk, Slater, and Smith the whole time, but now we still can't beat them. People underestimate coaches' abilities, man, whether it be good or bad. Morgan says, all I can see is red cross and draw lines, absolutely. Cowboys fans, big drama in Canberra land. They go on to the NRL over rabbit salary cap. Yep, that's been a couple of days in the making. Kakashane says, Will Candy and Multalo anytime overs 32 Sharks win. I like it. I don't know, maybe not Will Candy, but I would have gone Multalo, Nakora, and you go Sigiana Katoa as well. I think this Cowboys team, there's a chance they get touched up, but I think that it'll be 1 of 12 Sharkies. Zacchaeus says, congrats, mate. City outclasses completely more quality, better coaching. They know how to get it done. They do know how to get it done. Obviously, season's not over yet, but. The Ducks says, Swati says, put a buck on all Bundesliga matches to be 4 goals or more last Saturday, which is paying 151-1, and all 5 games had 4 goals or more. If only it had the never to put more on. Yeah, it always happens that way, though, but in the same sense, that's a hard match. That's a hard bet to win. I think the Warriors will win home, gives us a 60% boost. You're definitely not 60% favourites. Cooper says Cowboys will win. I disagree, but hopefully it's a good game. 30 minutes to go here, guys. 30 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Someone says 50 plus Sharks. You reckon the Sharkies are going to hit a fitted bomb? You reckon the Sharkies are going to hit a fitted bomb? If that happens, the Cowboy season's done. I will officially say to you right now, I'm drawing the line through the Cowboys if they lose this game by more than 40 points. I'm drawing a line through them. I'm done. I draw a line through them. If they concede 40 plus points, I'm drawing the line through the Cowboys. Even if they win the game 42-40, they concede 40. I'm done. I refuse. Brighton says, not a good look from Canberra. Sounds like a salty ex. It does sound like a salty ex. What I would have done if I was Canberra is I would have pushed this to elsewhere. Like, I would have tried to make this a scene without making it your scene, if you know what I'm saying. Like, you know, drop a hint or two, say something to the media about, like, contracts and salary cap, and kind of, like, hint towards it, and get somebody else to do your bidding for you, rather than Canberra coming out as a club, as a genuine club, and fortifying and forcing the issue upon the NRL world, where it is like, Whiten hasn't actually done anything wrong here by the rules. You know, he's done what he's done. Whether or not you like it is not a problem, right? Because he's chosen to go elsewhere to try and win a premiership. Because let's be honest here, Raiders fans, you ain't going to win shit in the next couple of years, right? It's just not going to happen. Like, you guys are about to go into a rebuild. It doesn't matter how long it is. The point of the matter is, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, you're about to go into a rebuild. And Jack White's not winning a premiership there in the next 4 years. He can at the Rabbitohs. They've got Sherrill Mitt, they've got Cody Walker, Lachlan Ilias, Damien Cook, Keon Kolomatangi, Cameron Murray. You know, Saliva Havili's not even come back yet, and he's one of the best 14s in the business. You know, you've got Campbell Graham, and this is why it's like, you understand where Raiders are coming from, though, because all these players are like, how are you not over the salary cap? I absolutely believe they're over the salary cap. But the fact of the matter is that it's very easy to get away with it, is what I would say. Like, it's pretty easy to get away with it in regards to third-party agreements. Big Al says, do you think the Paul Green Memorial factor affects the Cowboys' performance positively enough to win? Well, it still, you know, should affect the Sharks just as much as the Cowboys. No, I don't personally. No, I personally don't, mate. But it'd be great to see if it can at least keep this as a good game and a close game. Cooper says, who will win, Sharks vs Cowboys? I'm taking the Sharkies here in this one, to be fair. Mr. Akuma says, you're absolutely right about the rebuild. Well, like, it is what it is, Mr. Akuma. Like, I'm a Titans fan. Like, I can see what my club is in, and you, obviously, you're a Raiders fan. You can see what your club is in. It's just, obviously, they didn't get their permission in 2019. They built to it. They nearly got there. It didn't happen. I know it's a harsh topic, and it's a frustrating one for Raiders fans to talk about, but they got there, and you could argue they got robbed, whatever. But the fact of the matter is they didn't get it. And then, ever since then, it's still kind of been that resentment, hurt feeling from that grand final that hasn't really translated into the next couple of years. And it's very clear and obvious that when you went out and signed a player of Jamal Fogarty, who was a very bland, basic, and do-your-job player, he's not going to win you a premiership. He was never going to win the Titans a premiership. This is what Titans fans are like we're saying. And just because Toby didn't work out because the way the Titans system... the way the Titans system obviously adjusted and changed, and they had to put Brimo into the six and blah, 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 blah. Point of the matter is that that signing to me showed me that the Raiders were on the downhill trajectory rather than the upward trajectory. And their ladder positioning proves it right now, and this Jack Whiten situation proves it as well. Jason, most primary schools are... Kaka says, I can't stop too much dollars being made. There you go. Nate says, poking money better than salary cap. I'm poking money bigger than salary. What are you trying to say? The Reek says there is some sus cap business going on in Sydney. There's been some sus cap business going on everywhere for a very long time. Just ask Brisbane in the 1990s. Slava says Roosters have been getting away with it for years. I don't think it's like that as much anymore, but they definitely have had problems with it in the past that got swept under the table. Nate J says the Broncos play less games in New South Wales this year than the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I think they play, what, is it 3 games? Is it 3 games in total in New South Wales or 3 games in total in Sydney? It's something ridiculous. Nate says, only thing Cowboys is winning is the wooden spoon, you dairy farmers fans. You dairy farmers fans. Yeah, I don't think they're going to win the spoon, but if they lose this game by 40 plus, if they get towed up in this game, you could be definitely looking at a bottom 4. I don't think that the Tigers win enough games, but there might be a stage where the Tigers go on a little bit of a run, because again, the Tigers haven't been blown out in many games. It's realistically only the Broncos game they got blown out of. The game against Manly, they nearly won. The game against the Titans was probably one of the bigger blowouts of 12. Bulldogs was by about 4 points. So, you know, overall, it's not like the Tigers have been getting absolutely wiped to the floor with. And you look at the scoreline of the Eels game with the Tigers and you think, okay, yeah, they got blown up there. They didn't really. Like, the Tigers were in that game for a long enough period. They were in that game for a long enough period. Margaret says, you guys should make your thumbnail your teams. BKR knows what team you support. I know what most people's team is, I guess. Like, Jay's obviously a Titans fan. Nate Jay's a Titans fan. Slapper is a Titans fan. And Mr. Krimmer hasn't raised his photo, but is actually a Titans fan. Mr. Krimmer said, be nice, the Raiders can steal Brimson for 5'8", like we did Fogarty. Bro, I can tell you right now, Brimo's never going. No, Brimo is a Gold Coast boy, bro. I know Brimo personally. Brimo's never going, bro. Like, that's not even an option. Lachlan says it's Jesse Damien's birthday. Okay, mate. Mr. Krimmer says, Tigers should have won that game. Yeah, you could make an argument that they should have. You know, and I make the argument that the Tigers would have beat the... No, so I was thinking the Dogs-Eels game, wasn't I? Yes, I was thinking the Dogs game there. Tigers-Eels was very close, actually. Yeah, Tigers should have beaten the Eels. The Tigers should have beaten the Eels that game. They should have. They should have. Archie says, go the Titans. He's exactly right. Nate says, Blaze, can you please round how the hell Brimson hasn't played Origin? This is bullshit. He has. He's played one game. Actually, no, he played multiple games, didn't he? No, he got injured in game 1 2020. So he played 2020, we killed it in the game. I think he got injured and didn't play the following 2 games. Cowboys fan says, I brought in Teddy, Manu and Mitchell, Supercoach. I brought in Dylan Brown and Tyrell Sloan. Eddie One says, what's up? What made you become a Man City fan? My middle name is Kippaxman, if you know English football. The old stadium of Man City was Main Road back in 2003 and prior. 2004, maybe we moved over there. Due to the fact that the Main Road had the active area as the Kippax stand, that's what helped me to become a Man City fan. Also, obviously, my mum's side of the family does originate from England down the track, so it gave me that extra interest. But yeah, my middle name, Kippax, and then the main road's active area was the Kippax stand. So it's like what I do now. It's like the front line, right? The front line for the Titans is the Kippax stand for Main Road. So that's what did it back in the day. But I supported some shit times, mate. Don't you worry. Mark Hughes taking control of this club at the time was something else, man. I support the ball. It's rough. You support the ball. I support the ball. I don't know what the ball is, but we all support the ball. Nate says we need him every single game of the series. Okay. Yeah. I personally think that Bremo is a definite more all-rounded player than Reece Walsh. It's just that Reece Walsh obviously is a electric attacker, and it seems like I would probably say that overall Reece Walsh is the better attacker, but I'd say that Bremo absolutely drops him in defense. Like, it's not even close in defense. It's actually relatively close in attack, but I would lean that with Reece Walsh. But defensively, Bremo clears Reece Walsh. Clears. And that's why, if Ponga doesn't get it, I would say Bremo. Because I don't think that Reece Walsh is an Origin fullback in regards to the defence. I don't think... it's not about scoring in Origin. Really, it isn't. It's about defending. It has always been about defending. Brian says, Brimo's undefeated at Origin level. Thanks for coming. Exactly right, Brian. Exactly right. Baby says, Buller Blaze. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne. What a man. What an absolutely beautiful man. That's a great man. Says, Brimo is a surfer, not an Eshe. Brimo is... I wouldn't say the... Would you say Canberra people known as Eshes? I'd think of them as... I wouldn't say that Canberra would be Eshes. That's like Western Sydney, bruh. That's like Western Sydney. Like, Brisbane's full of Gothics. Gold Coast is just full of surfers. Newcastle's full of working class. You got Melbourne full of... not going to say it. Western Sydney, Eshes, but what would Canberra be? I don't even know. Subber says the Questicons. Subber says my team is non-existent this week. I had 3 Melbourne players, Haas and Ma'am I'm saving trades. Oh, jeez. Gee whiz, mate. Who are you captaining? Taylor Man says, we're ahead of West Ham, and what colour are your UCLs? Oh, is that Chelsea fan? Oh, bro, you've got no right to talk shit right this second. Dan, have you guys won a game this year? Have you guys won a single game in 2023? Dan says, Reece Walsh is the Trey Young of the NRL. Jesse Hansen, Jay's slapping him. Mate, Jay, you can't get past Jay, man. He's the best moderator in the business. Jesse says, hey Blaze, what's the reception been like for that post in the Titans fan page? Very good. Very good. I'm concerned that obviously the club gets put off by it, but in the same sense, like, it kind of is what it is. Like, I'm going to tell you my opinion, right? Like, but overall, I haven't seen a single bad... I saw one comment call me goose, that's it. Through probably over 150 comments across the front line and the fan club. We've had a lot of positive comments about it, yeah. So, no, it's It was good. I just hope that the club doesn't get put off by it. But in the same sense, like it needs to be said. It does. It needs to be said. Database says, Europe, here we come. Woo. You get snapped in Europe, though, Daniel. Lucy says, I wish, like in a video game, you could turn off certain things. I could turn off Block a Roach and bring. Okay, you've made the mistake here. Bring Black Ray Warren. Well, Ray Warren he's not black, so you can't be doing that. But you can bring back Ray Warren. I don't know if that's what you meant to say. You can bring back Ray Warren. Ryan Campbell says, as someone who lives in Canberra, you'd be surprised how many essays there are. Really? I would not. When I think of Canberra, I think of Questacon. I think of Questacon. I think of Questacon and Questacon, and the other thing that I think about is Questacon. Database says, yes, we have next week 10-0 Arsenal. BB says, let's go to Sharkies, don't let me down. Gold Coast full of Kiwis, mate. You could also say that the Gold Coast, yes, Brighton. You could also say the Gold Coast is basically Auckland. You could basically say that, you got your Gothics in Brisbane, you got your Cowboys in Townsville, or your crocodile wrestling people up there. Your Gold Coast, you got your Kiwis. Your Byron Bay, you got your pot smokers. Sydney, you got your latte sippers. Nate says Steve Roach has the personality of 5 women born in the 1930s having a cuppa at the kitchen table. I don't even know what's happened here, but it's apparently I don't even know what's happened there. I really don't. I really don't. It is Thursday Muppet time. It is Muppet Thursday. It is definitely Muppet Thursday right now. Lag Ballsack says bring back Gussie in front row for the Dogs. The Subs family says come on Sharkies, only a perfect round this week. Brighton says politicians about it. Yeah, call them the Pollies. Yeah, we'll call them the Pollies. Well, we can't call them. We're not talking about Polynesians. We're talking about politicians. Politicians. Take that. Have your Polynesians in Logan. We're not talking about Logan here, man. We're trying to get the big cities. Like at least the big areas. Townsville, Gold Coast, or Byron's, I guess. Now, Byron's still bigger than Logan. Definitely. Can I buy a membership and give it to Nate, specifically the Bloke's an Icon? That's Nate. His name's Nate now. Jamie says, Canberra have cold Eshays. Well, Eshays usually wear those big jackets, don't they? Those massive, massive jackets. So there you go. They've got that massive jacket to keep themselves from the cold down there. But you have to take it off before you go on that one slide of Questacon that we all enjoy, Nate says, very well said. Brighton says, listen, I would love to allow that comment because of the truth in it. Someone just can't, mate. Oh, what's he said? Oh, no, what's he said? I can't even see it. He said something that I can't even see. He said something, but I cannot even see it. Logan Ballsack says, you'd be surprised about the amount of Eshays in Broken Hill. I don't think I would be, mate. Why are we just shitting on every place right now? What's happening in the chat? We've got 15 minutes to go here until the game starts, and right now we're currently just latte checking. It's because I was saying latte, and then your name came up, and it's like, it's close enough that I got confused, right? It's like when I got Dad's mate's name as Dave, mate. Listen in, Nate, settle down. Double A, Ron. Brighton says something about the Tasmanian locals, please. Oh no. What's he? It must be up here somewhere. He must have said something. He must have said something stupid. Oh, I can't. No, it's definitely not here. It's definitely not here. Nate says JK. No, that was some rando, and I helped him out. Daz has just timed him out. Oh, the chat's gone crazy. There's Eshays in every main city. Like, there is, but it's definitely more prevalent in places like Brisbane, Western Sydney. I wouldn't say... Is there many Eshays in Melbourne? Surely. My mate said Tasmania's a country. It should be. Perth is as well. Wait, is there a game on right now? Shorty man, there's game on in 15 minutes. We're currently talking about what every city randomly is known for. Adelaide's known for bloody people who go to church, pretty much. That's about it. But no, game starts in 15 minutes time between the Cowboys and the Sharkies. So plenty of time to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. I'll keep tame. Or you'll keep tame. You'll keep tame. Jack Lemay says, yeah, West Melbourne and the city. Yeah, there's like certain areas of Melbourne City though. It's like you'd probably find more of them around. No, you wouldn't find them up north end where like the Pig and Whistle and what is. Is it Pig? No, Imperial, sorry. The Imperial, where we used to go to Man City games. You'd probably find them more towards like, not Fed Square. Other one, Docklands. I reckon you'd find more shades around that Docklands area. But that's just me kind of making it. Yeah, Frankston, yep. Yep, Sean Martin's right. Yes, tons of Eshay clowns here in Melbourne, especially Frankston. Blue says, Old Chap has been known for being inbreds. Just ask Daniel. Just ask Dano. Kobe Charles says, what do you think about Jack White enjoying Souths? I think it's a good signing. I think that Jack White is a good player. I do, but it's also a little bit of an unnecessary signing for me because I believe personally they're over the cap, right? Also, thank you for bringing this back from this stupid conversation we're having with these other people to rugby league. I think that the Rabbitohs, I don't know what is missing, but that just seems like maybe they're not... Like, they do have it all to win the comp. I don't even think they need to make that signing because Isaiah Tass is a good player and Campbell Graham's a good player. You got Alex Johnson, maybe you need a better winger. Like, I wouldn't have necessarily looked at... But Jack White is also a very good player. Like, he's always been a sole player for New South Wales. And he's always been just a great option. So, I don't know. It's a difficult one. And apparently, he's on 800k this year, or as in next year, 850k the year after that, 900k the year after that, and 950k after that. So, apparently, he's going up incrementally. And that's what we hear in the media. I don't know his wages, right? But it's an interesting signing. It is good. But it's also relatively unnecessary is what I'd say. Sean Martin says, go to Sharkies. Lager Ballsack says, no, you're a Broncos fan. Oh, no. Shawnee Man says, I'm more of an AFL fan than an NRL, but I watched the 2021 Grand Final for Panthers Rabbitohs, so I decided to go for the Panthers. Of course you did, Shawnee Man. Of course you did, mate. Of course you did. Thank you. Thank you for... It's a really tough team to support the Panthers. I sympathise with them. I really do. That field goal from Val Holmes was unreal, eh? It really was. It really was. Jesse Hampson says, I don't know where they play Jack, but he's one of the better utilities in the NRL. We can't play him in 6 because Cody Walker's going to be there, mate. It'll be Cody Walker. You can play him in centre, but then you're going to have to get rid of Isaiah Tass. Or you get rid of Tane Milne, which I would say, put Tass to the wing. Or you put Campbell Graham to the wing and Jack White in the centre. You're not putting him in fullback because Joel's there. You're not putting him anywhere else. Unless you're saying that Whiten is at 7, and I don't think that Whiten's at 7 at all. I think he's a definitive 6. So I don't know, mate. I would say centre is the only place you can put him. Or you keep the team as it is, and you put him as 14. But then again, are you paying 14, a benchy option, a utility option, 800, 850, 900, 950? I don't know about that. It's hard. Salvador Fanboy says, you're going to change the salary cap sombrero to the Rabbits or keep the Kings of breaching the cap? I think we'll do the Rabbitohs. I think we'll change it up. We'll mix it up. Some people wouldn't know what you're talking about, but they'll find out. Christian Kansas, get rid of Milne. He is low and gives penalties every tackle. Or slow and gives penalties every tackle. I think Milne is, he's not that great. If I was the Rabbitohs, I would personally put Tass to the wing. Keep Campbell Graham in centre because he's one of the best defensive players in the comp and best defensive centre in the comp. So I would keep Campbell Graham in centre, put Tass to the wing, and have Jack White into the centres. Someone says, who do you think has been the purchase of the season so far? Jack White. No, but this season so far, geez, I've got to scroll through all the players. I've got to scroll through all the teams. Sharks coming out of the field here, guys. So is the Cowboys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe when you're around here. Signing of the season so far. Who has... I'm trying to think of players that have gone to other teams. Like, let me know in the chat what you would say. Let me know in the chat, because I can't think... Off the top of my head, it's really difficult to scroll through all the teams. I think Jackson Hastings has been pretty good for the Knights. Josh Hodgson, I'm timing you out. No, I'm timing you out for just... No. No, Star Wars playing, boy. You'll be back in 5 minutes. Reece Walsh, yeah, Jesse Hampson. You go, Reece Walsh. Yeah, Reece Walsh for sure. Nate says Dolphins bought Herbie. Whiten is okay. Yeah, Herbie's a good signing there for the Dolphins. Chance, Ryan says. I still think Walsh over Chance. Lachlan Miller, you wouldn't be saying that last week against the Cowboys for the Knights, but yeah, Miller's been a good signing. I still think that I'd go Reece Walsh, man. He's been electric in attack and he's played, 5 games now, and he's been pretty good in most of them. So, yeah, he's, Joel Selwood's been the signing of the season, Shawnee, man. Thank you very much. Joel Selwood has been the signing of the season. Alrighty, here we go. Geez, low crowd there. Probably one of the lowest crowds we've seen. But this game is in remembrance of Paul Green. Obviously, Paul Green was a player for the Sharkies, and I think he might have coached the Sharks at one stage. But obviously, he's well renowned for his days at the Cowboys, where he was the coach in 2015 when they won the grand final. So, had a lot to do with both of these clubs. And obviously we had his sad loss last season that we're not going to go into. Please don't talk about it too much. But yes, we obviously had a sad loss last season with Paul Green, who was very influential and impactful in our game of rugby league. Matthew Hardy said, I'm just going to say Cronulla Sharks have the best cheerleaders in the NRL. Listen, I'm not going to disagree with you, mate. I'm not going to disagree with you. What is it, the Mermaids? I think it's the Sharky Mermaids or something like that. They are very attractive, Matthew. They are very attractive. Someone says Anthony Milford for the Dolphins. Okay, someone. Okay. You're lucky you don't get time like Star Wars fanboy. 2RHA says, hi there, bro. It's to be back. Good to be back. Sharks on a roll. They are on a roll. Still need to improve their discipline, though. That's my biggest issue with them at the moment. Assistant coach for the Sharks at 1 point, I think. There you go. No disrespect, only mermaids. Thank you, Blizzy. Alright, so the Cowboys get this ball off here, and it's going to be the Sharks who start off with it. Will Candy grabs it, gives it off here to a big rampaging Braden Hammond-Noelle. Gee whiz, he was on an absolute choo-choo train of dreams. Jesse says Cameron Smith can be a great coach. Well, that's a penalty for me. Wow, I can't believe they haven't caught a penalty, or at least a 6 again. I know it's first tackle, but you may as well. Like, that definitely deserves something. Second tackle here, they go right-hand side off to Britton Nakora, and Nakora gets his ball out to the 35. I just realised, no, I've got I've VC'd Hines, that's right. Right-hand side here, Blake Bradley off to Nico Hines. Hines back onto the inside. He's going to get the offload away. Can't do a fourth tackle. Geez, hectic start here already for the Sharks, though. They're getting some great meters. Look at this. Great meters. J.A. says, Blitzy, remember that place me and Trucken took you the other way? Yeah, fair enough. Oh, geez, bad pass from Brayley, but Nico Hines puts that ball up in the air there. Good chase by Kenny. He's been great to start this season, man. Truly. Jack says, we don't need to self-portrait someone. What's he said? Manly Seagulls cheerleaders, oh my Lord, heaven almighty. Thank you, someone. I still think the Sharks cheerleaders are the best. But Manly cheerleaders, I'm not complaining, son. You know, I'm not going to sit back here. I'm not going to say, hey, look, I don't like the Manly cheerleaders. Oh, knock on Cowboys. Where are we? Knock on Cowboys there. Sharks going to get an attacking set. And welcome back, North Queensland fans. You thought this was the bounce back? Well, shit. Took you a minute and a half and you've knocked the ball on already. It is just a lost ball. It is. Matthew Hardy says Sharks, Manly and Brisbane have the best cheerleaders. Brisbane do have some pretty good cheerleaders. It's just that none of the cheerleaders are actually from Brisbane. Sean says this will hopefully be a high-scoring game. Maybe for one team if the Cowboys keep playing like that. All right, they go left-hand side now. Nico Hines here himself. Simatalagai! That's his first try of the season too. And Cowboys are in trouble, baby. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Say Simatalagai. Boop, boop. That's the try time for the Sharkies, and that was too easy. Nico Hines with the try assist. I think I'm going to be loopholing. Because that is not good signs there for the Cowboys defense. And obviously just holding the ball in the first place. Too easy. That was a good tackle there, I think, from Petahiku, but that's all they could do. Nate says, I never pay attention to the cheerleaders. I bet Manly's are all blokes and 6'4 plus. Jeez, there's something wrong with you, mate. Something wrong with you. But 3 minutes in here, Sharks are already in. Archie, bro, you've asked me Sharks or Cowboys about 1 trillion times, and half of 1 trillion times I've told you I think the Sharks are winning this game, bro. Desmond says, that's my long-haired captain. It's not wet in Sydney here today. I wish this game was on Saturday, but in the same sense, I'll be at the Titans-Manly game on Saturday, and I want to cry because we found out before there's about a 100% chance of raining on Saturday, and I don't like that. No. So the vlog on Monday, expected to be through a GoPro. Expected through a GoPro. Yes. So Nico Hines here from the left-hand side. Oh, Nico Hines is a great buy for the Sharks. Yeah, but that happened last year. And bang, boom. Conversion, 6-0 here, 4 minutes in the game. Didn't mean to annoy me. It's so good, actually. You're a good man. Matthew Hardy says, always clock in at 5 a.m. anytime there is a game on. It's the best start of my day. Mate, you got to start with your day with a bit of rubber loop. You got to start your day with a bit of rubber loop. Brighton says, nice little training run with the Sharks there. It was too easy, bro. It was so simple. Lack of ball section displays. He's still got Roosters to beat the Warriors, considering Dylan Walker has just had his ban overturned. I changed that for you at the judiciary. It's free to play. I still take the Roosters here. They're still missing Tohu Harris. They're really heavy, big hitter, tackle maker, meter reader, captain, right? They've also got Chance Clockstar, who's been incredible for the Warriors so far this season. They've got a penalty to the Sharks. Cowboys are all over the shop. 15 minutes out, first tackle, give away a penalty. The Cowboys are all over the shop. Cowboys are all over the shop. Yeah, this is just dreadful first 4 minutes. This first 4 minutes of the Cows has been something written in a horror book. So Brett Nakora gets his ball to the halfway point. Jack McMahon says, didn't someone up and say they needed to sell Hines? They did. They said one of Moylan or Hines needs to go. And it's like, I get what you're saying in regards to Moylan, but like Hines, why is that an option? Okay, yeah, we'll get rid of Hines to keep Moylan. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Moylan gets his ball off. Oh, they're away here. No, taking down to 30. Oregon Kafusi, third tackle now. You don't concede again here, do you, Cowboys? You don't concede again. Blake Brayley, good tackle by Jake Granville. Cooper says Titans will win versus Manly. Say it louder for the people at the back. Right-hand side, Cameron McInnes to Hamlin Uwelli. Strong run, 13 metres out even the line. See some defence here, Cows. Blake Brayley, left-hand side to Nico Hines. Hines puts that ball up in the air. Molitano coming through. Oh, it's going to be a dropout here. Oh, yeah. Yep. It's going to be a dropout. Yeah, no, I agree with the referee here. It's going to be a dropout here. They're saying that he wasn't tackled, and I don't think he was tackled. They both fell off the tackle. He could have gotten further. Didn't do it, though. So it will be a dropout. Nate says, funny that Melbourne opted to keep Pappy and Jerome Hughes over Nico Hines, but they're still crying about that one. Yeah, I would say they would be still pretty upset about that one because, well, it's not like Nico Hines was going to ever play in the halves, but especially with the Pappenhausen injury, yeah, that one has really hurt them quite a lot. So first tackle here for the Sharks. They're 25 metres out of the line. Blake Brayley's going to go right-hand side off to Cameron McInnes. McInnes to Braden Hamlin-Uwelli, 20 metres out now. Nate says, my favourite NRL official mascot is Blade from the Titans. Exactly right. Exactly right. Right side here. Cameron McInnes. They're 10 metres out of the line. Third tackle. Patch says Warriors win a close match. I don't mind it. It's at home for the Warriors. Moylan. T. Wilson's so close. 3 metres out of the line. Fourth tackle. He rolls his block, arguably 6 again. They give it out the back here to Ogafusi, and that's a knock-on. That's a knock-on. Not a knock-on! You crazy? Dan! Is he going to get out? No, he's gone in. Oh, jeez. Talakai's crunched him. Was there not a knock-on there against Oregon Kafusi? Is Kafusi in the 8? Kafusi's in the 10. Or he could be in the 8. Actually, no, he's in the 8. They've got no Toby Rudolph, so they need to chuck him in there. Official Clint Douglas says, g'day, let's go to the Sharkies. Short kick-off here by the Cows, and that's a penalty to the Cows, in my opinion. No. I thought there was an escort there, man, but Hines grabs the ball at 10. I thought there was an escort there. Hines already on 37 points. Wow, Blake. Talakai! He's over the sideline. Yep, he's over the sideline. There you go. So the Cowboys will take him over the sideline. It will be Cows ball at the 10. Jeez, Nico Hines is on for a big game. Well, I VC'd. Please tell me I mate. Oh, I just realized. Shoot. I'm going to get slaughtered. I just realized something in regards to another Supercoach team. Someone says Nico Hines already has me 90 points. No, he doesn't. He's got you 60, 80, no. 60, 37 times 2 is 60, 74. You're a liar. Left-hand side here, and it's going to be Reece Robson gets his ball to 35. I'm not kidding. Check Gus' tweets. It's terrible. Can you tell me what Gus' tweets are? I'm not going on Twitter, bro. They'll be taking down fourth tackle here at the 40. Yeah, Hines might VC, Blake. Yeah, but just all you have to do is do the loophole, bro. All you have to do is do the loophole. 74. Exactly right. So right-hand side, Reece Robson gets off the Townsend, and he'll put that ball up into the air, into the corner. Should be Molitano, grabs this one back. My bad, 86 points. That is also a lie, someone. You are a liar. You are a dirty liar. You need to have a word with yourself. First tackle, Talakai. Oh, jeez! Talakai and what, Robson? Oh, yeah, it was Robson. Wow. Okay, well, someone's a liar. I go right-hand side, Teague Wilton off to the 35. Desmond says, my Supercoach is dead this week with 50 Storm players and Haas and King out. I don't have King, but I have Haas out. And Elias Katoa. I don't have a bunch of Storm players, though. That's probably why I'm not doing too well in the Supercoach. Nice and running here by Cameron McKinnon. Back into the middle 50. Is no one else updating? No, I think you're just a silly, silly man. That might be a late hit here. Yep, penalty to the Sharks. Penalty to the Sharks. Cowboys are looking horrific today. Absolutely horrific. Sean means, why do you get a penalty? Because it was a late hit. Nate J says, Tasmania, you mean the Bankstown hubcap fee? Okay. No. No. It's the Canterbury Medical Ward, mate. So Cohen Hess tackling play mid-air. Sorry, it wasn't late. It was tackling play mid-air. Yeah, they have called that. It's soft, but they have called that. Cowboys fans says, Hess, what are you doing now? Come on, man. Being silly, Cohen. Being silly. No, it wasn't calling late there, Brian. He was saying that it was tackling air, which they have been locking down on a lot this season. Hines has wet hair. He does have wet hair. Cowboys fan, 1995. He does. And it's beautiful. It's something of... It's magical. Oh, they're going to go for the 2 here, Nico Hines. Nico Hines... That's a rough call for me. And Nico Hines, they're taking the 2 here, the Sharks. It's quite a fair way out. 10 minutes gone here, guys. 10 minutes gone here. That thumbs up button. Subscribe for new around here. Do not forget, I'll be shooting both games tomorrow live. Not the 3 Saturday games, because I'll be in Manly for the Titans-Manly game. And Sunday, I'll be doing both games live. But Hines technically jumped before he kicked. Hess can't do anything about that. I think that's a rough call against the Cows, yeah. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening with West Tigers. I thought they were going great. Who said they were going great? Pre-season, I tipped them bottom 4. I don't think that'd be this bad, though. And there you go. Nick Irons kicks it, so it will be 8-0 here. It's actually at the 20. Oh, yeah, of course. It's where the ball lands. Sorry, my bad. So 8-0 into the Sharkies, and wowee. Nick Hines off to a great start as well. Because otherwise, that was at the 50. That's why I was confused. Sacramento says, salute. Hello, sir. Brian's a bing bong. Thanks for coming. We've only been here for 10 minutes. It feels like the Cowboys are going to get beaten by 50. Like, they better really wake up pretty quickly. Bevan says, Blaze, I definitely didn't say the Tigers were doing great. I don't think anyone has said the Tigers are doing great, mate. Nate says, going to Manly for the game. I sure hope Titans smash them for that dedication. Mate, I'm at every game this year. God help me. God help me. But I'm backing this team, bro. I still believe we come 6th. I still believe this team has got it in them. Like, you can't go up 26-0 at any point of a game and not believe you have it in you. It just means you need to have the mental fortitude to stay in the game. So they go left-hand side. Cameron McKinnon at the 20. Off to Oregon Kafusi, who gets ball to the 30. Did you see Himmy Butler pop off in the playoffs today? I did see that, yeah. And it's great to see the Bucks get out. Teague Wilton gets taken down at the 45 for tackle. EA says Hines could end up Sharks' greatest play ever. Ooh, that's a big call, bro. There's some pretty damn well good players they've had. Andrew Eddinghausen. You've got Paul Gallen was huge. You could even make an argument for James Maloney, but because James Maloney was good elsewhere, it detracts. But James Maloney was one of the best players to play for the Sharks. I will throw that out there. Oh, there was a man who used to play in like the 60s and whatnot, or 50s, maybe 70s. His name was Tommy something. Apparently he was very good for the Sharks. And you can't just forget about it just because we haven't seen them. You can't just forget about those names. But I think it's like Tommy something. So third tackle leave the Cowboys, 15 metres out. They are not making good meters. ET Shark, his best, Tarek says. I would make the argument for Paul Gallen. I would disagree. I would make the argument for Paul Gallen. Fifth tackle leave. I also didn't get to watch Eddinghausen live, but a lot of Sharks fans are like, yes, Eddinghausen was massive. Oh, Will Kennedy brings his ball back in from the 45. Will Kennedy's away here. Will Kennedy's away. He's at a 40. Great tackle by Dearden late on there. 38 metres out of the line. Tommy Bishop, thanks, Taz. That's the one. Left-hand side, he gives it off, and they'll be taken down 33 metres out. Also, you've got to think about Steve Rogers, Matt Rogers. Both play for the Sharkies. Britt Nakora! Taken down at the 20. Actually, who scored? I don't think I put Talakai first try scorer. Damn it with Emilio. Nico Hines gives us underneath here to Hamlin. Wally! Jeez, he's been a man machine today. Oh my goodness me, right inside Nakora, kicks it through, try shot, Shaggy! Jesse Ramian, try time for Sharkies. Try Tyrone Peachy, get it out of here. Tyrone is a muppet. That wasn't what I meant to say, but it happened. 12-0, the Shaggies, the kick to come. Oh boy. Do you miss Michael Witt, who used to play for New Zealand Warriors? What? But up. Cronulla. Jesse Ramian fancy. Yeah, we'll be over with that one. And that's a try assist for Brett Nakora as well. Beating the clock if he gets a kick. No, they won't be, because it's been 15 minutes. And they can only make it 14-0. So thank you for your attempted comment. I get my wife something in your mouth, but you are officially a liar. Malcolm says, typical Warriors fan talking about something unrelated. It's just, I don't understand. Why? No. Flash Gordon was good with the Sharks. Yeah, Michael Gordon was great with the Sharks. He was also great with the Titans when he was here. And, hold on. I just want to throw this out there. I think that was close to bounce. But I think that Cooper Cronk needs to be a lot more focused on saying the name of Britton Nakora. He shortened his last name, which wasn't great just then. And Hines will put on through. Bang. Wowee. Yeah, Olivia, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sabella says, oh no, you're talking about that one. Oh, true, don't worry about him. Sabella says, I have a theory about pens. After seeing the pen against Cohen Hess, my theory is there is a directive from the head ref and NRL that pens involving player safety need to be blown every time because of insurance. That was a very long comment, Sabella. Thank you. Hines on 48 points needs a loophole. I think I'm going to be needing a loophole, mate. One of Ray Rabbit's best ever lines was put the ball down, son. Thank you, Sacramento. Alright, so Cowboys get this ball off here. It's 14 out of the Sharks. Did you hear it too, Slapper? Or am I going crazy? Stump says, what's the loophole? Loophole is a Supercoach term where you VC, a vice captain, a player, and on the early games, and captain a player later on. Second tackle Sharks at the 20. You captain a player later on in the weekend. So, if the player you VC, Nico Hines left that side here, Sharks are away here, Talakai with the 25, gets to the Montana, at the 40, at the 50, Montana, Nico Hines! No! He was gonna be on for a 250 game. No. Oh my God, Nico. Oh, Nico Hines. Oh, Nico Hines. Oh, that was a try too. Nico would have scored. That was brutal. Oh, he's coming through the middle there. And, it's on Mulatalo. But Nico scores there. If that goes to chest, Nico scores. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is looking scary for the Cowboys, though. I will say this. This is looking very, very scary for the Cowboys in this game. But go back to Stump Gasher for the loophole. If your VC scores, let's say, 150... Well, who's coming off here? Cohen Hess. Cohen Hess has come off here. Val Holmes gets slapped. If your VC scores 150, 140, 130, then you will take the captaincy off your captain and you'll put it onto a non-playing player because your VC only comes into effect if your captain doesn't play, right? So you put it onto a non-playing player, you will then get the captaincy for your vice captain, and you'll get the double points, and then get an auto emergency for the player who doesn't play. So that's how it works. I hope I made that understandable. If you don't understand that, then God help everyone. And also, I made it really hard to understand. There you go. We tried. How about that? So right inside here, it's going to be second tackle to the 25. Get one. Somebody mouth says, Nico, you muppet, Brooks would never drop that ball. Brooks would never drop that ball, mate. Never. Third tackle of the Cowboys. Oh, no. Second tackle gets the offload away there. Townsend, arguably forward pass there. Gashevsky taking down 18 metres out of the line. Third tackle. Left hand side here. Oh, good play there by Sione Katoa. Katoa's still going here. Oh, he could have got that offload away. They could have probably been away here, the Sharks, but no, apparently not. Left hand side, Talakai gets his ball to the 10. Second tackle. Cowboys going to wake up very quickly, or they're going to get absolutely pumperunos in this game. I did say before the game that I could see a big scoreline. But I also said I think the Cowboys give it a good go. I don't know. I'm all over the shop. Mate, McInnes gets crunched. Ant-Man does chill streams, no screams or Muppets. Yeah, but that's because he can't deal with you guys yet. One day if you notice him in streams, he is getting a lot more confident to deal with you clowns. Someone says Nico Hines showing glimpses of prime Kyle Flanagan. Something wrong with you, mate. Something wrong with you. Guess says, hello boys, how are you today? Going alright, man. Obviously still feeling it from Sunday, but give me a win against Manly on Saturday and I'll start slapping people down again. Don't you worry. So second tackle of the Cowboys, Val Holmes. He'll get this ball out to the 43. Second man says, hey, you forgot the Titans are first. The Titans are first, mate. I'm just giving everyone else a chance. Robinson with a great offload there. It did. And it's going down to 38. That was a great offload. You are right, though, Sacramento. The Titans are first. I'm just leading you all into a false sense of security. So Drinkwater just wasted everyone's time. Fifth tackle, 25 minutes out. Suppose I honestly didn't see the Cowboys struggling as much as they have this year. And honestly, I don't understand where they've gone so wrong. So, let's just wait for the Sharks to catch this ball first. Oh, what are they? It's gone with Sharks ball here at the 10. I think it does go backwards. I think that's the right call. I was having a meeting with someone in the game before the season started. And we had a conversation surrounding the Cowboys. And we both kind of came to the understanding that we both thought the Cowboys would miss the 8 this year. I didn't have the balls. I caught a lot of criticism for putting them in 7th. But I actually originally wanted to put them out of the 8, but I just didn't have the balls to do it, man. So, Molotalo here, left hand side, Talakai. Well, you have to go down there, otherwise obstruction, fit tackle. 20 minutes gone here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. But yeah, I saw it. We both kind of had the same understanding and thought process pre-season. But, sometimes you just, yeah. Yeah, I did originally want to put them in like 10th, but I didn't do it. I wish I did do it. But 7th is still fine. It showed that I thought there was going to be a drop. Cowboys fans, this is going to be bad at this point. Muhammad Al Yasser says, knock on. Nah, it does go backwards, I thought, from Molotalo. So Murray Talon gets his ball to the 33, third tackle. They go right-hand side, gives it off to Petahiku, out to the 40, gets crunched back to the 37 or so. Yes, I watched it on KO, Shotty Man. Suppose I had the bottom half of the top 8 or the worst 10th, but I don't see them coming up above bottom 4 at this rate. You're right. Yeah, I agree. And again, they only won that game against the Titans because AJ and Kieran went down. Otherwise, they would have 1 win to their name. So, besides last week, sorry. They'd have 2 wins to their name. Oh, they're outside here, Will Kennedy. Jeez, he's good. Jeez, good. Mark Kelly says, any chance of a Cowboys comeback here? I don't think so. Obviously, there's a chance, for sure. But I don't think so. The Sharks are just looking slick, man. They're looking too good. They're looking very good. An account called Sacramento with a Rockets logo. That'll do me. Gee whiz. Sad for the Kings, but, they've done well here. They've done well. Giving it a crap. McInnes gives it off to Nico Hines. Hines will run himself here, taking down the 40, 4th tackle. Okay, I'll read that comment in a second. Left-hand side, McInnes gets it out to the 30, 5th tackle. Can the Sharkies score here? If they score next, you'd argue it's game over for really. They put that ball, Nico Hines gives it, good chase. Taylor Air, arguably, yep. I don't know what Jesse Raymond is doing there. I don't know what Jesse Raymond is trying to achieve there. Jade also read your post about the Titans on Facebook and wondering who you see as a replacement if Holbrook was to get sacked. Well, I do suggest players in that post. However, with that being said, I don't believe right this second it is the right decision because I don't want to have to go through another complete and utter rebuild. Oh, they're not even going to kick it. Oh, okay. Holmes brings it out of the 20, 25. I think they did this last week too, and they made some good meters, the Cows. They've found a little tactic, which has been nice. I guess the ball up to 30. Refreshing to see a new tactic like that. Especially in your own 10, you just kick it, bang, done. But yeah, I would say the only people I would get rid of Holbrook for would be a hard-nosed coach like a Maguire, like a Flano, like a Desi Hasler. But in the same sense, I don't want to get rid of Justin right now, man. I think it's pointless. And I like Justin. I do. I think it's rough. But in the same sense, I just think that it needs to be really known that it's the right call. And a previously successful coach. Like, yes, Justin was successful in England, but very different story. Talking about like NRL prowess. But with that being said, again, tackling there for sure. He didn't even go for the ball, absolutely. Jeremiah Nanai penalty for sure, man. Yeah, so it'll be a Sharks penalty here, 15 metres out from their own line. Some people misread that as me saying Justin should go. That post was not me saying Justin should go. Doc says, this seems like a stupid question, but when players... what I was saying, though, I am concerned that he's the coach for us. I think he's a good coach. I think he can be quality elsewhere. I just think that there is concerning factors around Justin Holbrook as a coach right this very instant. But that's not me saying to get rid of him. I'm just observing a concerning trajectory at the moment, is what I would say there. Second tackle of the Sharks, 45 metres out here from the Cowboys line. Dog Show 4 says, this seems like a stupid question. Don't worry, we get plenty of that around here. But when players surrender themselves due to not wanting to concede an obstruction penalty, what if the opposition refused to tackle that player? I don't think it's a stupid question. It's a legitimate question. I don't actually know, though. Talakai with the ball here. Gets the ball to the 25. I think the referee would then allow it to play on, really, because they've taken the chance. They've chosen not to take the I feel like it would benefit the attacking team rather than the defensive team. So Nico Hines going to put that ball up there. And good take. Really good take there. Really good take by, is it Kyle Felt? Yeah, he's Kyle Felt. I would say the reason why the attacking team would benefit from it is because the referee has taken note and seen that you have tried to stop the play. And the defensive team has still not taken it, didn't he, with his own run? Oh, no, didn't, bro, no. No, that's a knock. That's gone forward for sure. No, come on. That is absolutely forward there for the Cowboys, but whatever. Third tackle here for the Cowboys to get this ball out to the 35. Jermaine Tenow-Brown now to the 40. Good run. Yeah, I'd say because the referee would have acknowledged you tried to do it. Oh, great tackle by Teague Wilton. They'll probably give you the ability to get back up and run if you'd like. Salvas Fanboy says, thoughts on the massive game today which sees the Bucks the 1 seed out. This is good for Boston. Boston can shush. David says, only 3 playoff losses in the last 17 years for the Kings, and people say they've been shit. Jack says, why respect the Titans? Do you already know he was a Titans fan? Well, no, he's saying that probably in... Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, Jack, I get what you're saying. So it's going to be third tackle here for the Sharks to get this ball to the halfway point. Hines 57 might be 100 at half time. Still 4.5 minutes to go here. If Heinsohn's got a try or a try assist by half time, wowee. Marley says Sharks win 42-12. I struggle to see the Cowboys scoring here so far. They haven't actually looked any attacking threat at all, really. Nico Hines with a nice kick in behind, but Kyle Felt will pick this one up. And Hines with a great tackle. Gee whiz. 3 metres out here from their own line. Wow, cutting that ball across like that is a ballsy decision there from the Cows. And second tackle, they're still only 5 metres out. This Cowboys team is struggling to make metres. They haven't looked great all night. And again, why are you running backwards, Murray Talangi? Just run the ball straight, mate. You're 5 metres out from your own lines. Third tackle, that's a good run from Drinkwater. Tackle 4 at the 10. And that was a fine run by Drinkwater because at least he ran straight. Like, jeez. That's all on a lacking idea from Murray Talangi there. Murray Talangi did not have a clue what to actually do in that situation. Townsend kicks it out, and it's going to go to the 50, and now the Sharks are on the attack already. Cowboys are getting mauled in this game. Mauled. Justin Sunday says, yo, sorry, no Thursday night bet as I just finished work. You should be sorry, Sunday. We've got Broncos Rabbitohs tomorrow night. That should be a good one to bet on. Hey, we doing it? Oh, actually, we can't really do it because I won't have time to really do it unless we do it on the previous stream, make the bet for this previous stream. So right inside here, Nico Hines, he's off the McInnes. How dare you prioritise work over BKRsport Sunday? That's disgraceful, mate. Disgraceful. Matty Moylan at the back of the Hines. Oh, there's got numbers galore here. Oh, yeah. Sharkies try. Sione Katoa try time there for the Sharky. Cowboys, that was dreadful defense, man. Shoal YouTube says, let's go to Sharkies. Top and a half minutes to go here, and it's going to be underneath the post as well. So Sione Katoa, the right winger, has scored underneath the post. Read that as you will. And he starts out on the wing. He starts out on the wing here. Nico Hines passed to Will Candy. Will Candy gets on Katoa, and Dearden's defense there was just horrific. And so is Val Holmes. Val Holmes and Dearden, have a word to yourselves after that one. But it shows you the care factor from the Cowboys as we currently speak, and the desperation from the Cowboys as we currently speak, as you've clearly seen Sione Katoa come into the middle of the field there. But it says, try time left him in the dust. Guys, this is going to get scary for the Cows. It's going to get scary. Someone says, Cowboys already at the beach. Can you believe? Sacramento says, hope Broncos go and buy Isaiah Tass next year, another forward. Well, I guess you can, considering you're losing Herbie Farnworth. CDO Studio says, bit of a random question, but what is your second team if you could not support the Titans for some reason? It would be the Sharks for my mum. It would be the Sharks. My mum's a Sharks fan. She's from Cronulla. Yeah, it'd be the Sharkies for my mum. Sapella says, this Sharks team had brought back Vincent Moija. That just minds the pace. If you go back to 2016, there's a video on my channel, very beginning. I bawled my eyes out of the Sharkies. I was down in Melbourne because it meant a lot for my mum, obviously. I always wanted in my life to see them win for her, and they did. So, yeah, it was pretty impressive. But it would be the Sharks. Obviously, if the Titans play them, I want to pump them. But every other game, go Sharkies, you know. But in the sense, I don't really care. The Sharks don't win a game. It's like, I know Mum will get over it, right? It's not like I really give a shit about the results, but I'd prefer them to win for her. Cowboys fan says, rumours Cleary might miss a Tigers clash due to a groin injury. This is literally 50-50 at this point. Some people saying that, some people saying no. Like, it is what it is. I'll find out. We'll find out on the day of. So as Fanboy says, Cowboys can't be considered top 8 after this week. They've done nothing all year. I haven't considered them top 8 for about 5 weeks now. But you're right. But it says, Blazers turned my second team into the Titans. A lot of people do say this to me, man. It was actually Jordan McLean who went off before, by the way. A lot of people say this to me, especially at games. A lot of people come up to me and say, like, genuinely they have love for the Titans now. They never would have beforehand. It's great to see. It's great to see, because obviously I am faking shit. You know, this is me. You guys, you can't lie. You can't be on content and on video as much as I am and not be yourself, right? It's not possible. It's not possible to lie to you guys on such a frequent basis. Oh, Jack Williams is huge. It's smacked by Ruben Cotter. So it's like, it's good to see that you guys find that love in the club just from me supporting my team. Forward tackle at the 45. Absolutely, Ty Rock. Titans should have beat the Cowboys. The Titans were running circles around them until Kieran and AJ went off injured. So fifth tackle here. 30 minutes gone here, guys. 30 minutes gone. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe. Big day tomorrow. Eels, Knights, but Broncos, Rabbitohs right after that too. Gee whiz, son. Gee whiz. And they go right inside here. Taking down the 5. I suppose if there's only one way. Oh no! Valheim's away here! How has that worked out? Oh my goodness me. Don't ever pass the... Oh my God. It's going to be a penalty, Cowboys. They're lucky. Oh my God. Looking at that pass inside your own in goal just then from the Cowboys has me all over the shop. So I'm trying to figure out my life right now after watching them pass that ball back in goal. They're lucky, but it's penalty, not square marker for the against the Sharks. Justin Stone says, has Ronaldo scored? Was going to do a 2-leg multi with Sharks winning as well? Correct. No, he has not. No, Sione Katoa scored. Oh, has Matala scored? No, Katoa scored. Sisi Vitalikai scored his first try of the season. And Jesse Ramian. Yeah, those 3. I think those 3. All right, left-hand side here, Reece Robson gives it off to Jermaine Tanoa-Brown. Gets to take it down at 38. Third tackle. Lowering in his house, is Cowboys in trouble behind the scenes off the field, maybe just not up for it tonight? No, just... Oh, Denton's away. Will Kennedy, unbelievable. I think he has been incredible this season, Kennedy. Kennedy has been so underrated this season. It's out... Oh, Cowboys. Fifth tackle here for the Cowboys at 25. They just lost 15 metres because of a pass. Left-hand side here, Townsend puts that ball in the air. Cowboys are playing like a bottom 14. They really are. They're playing like a bottom 4 team right now. You can't argue it. You cannot argue it. And they've played like a bottom 4 team all season. This Cowboys team has just lost that spark from last year. They don't have the same surprise factor. I've been saying it all season. What team do you draw to win the comp this year? Doxo4 says. I got the Bulldogs, mate. So good luck, man. Good luck. Daz mate actually drew the Bulldogs. I drew the Sharkies. Up, Daz. Up. Wade Graham with a good run. Jeez, that was dreadful from the Cowboys. Dreadful. Wood says Cowboys players got the contracts they wanted after last year. Now they can be lazy again. Was there a lot of contract re-signings after last year? Oh my God, Will Keane's going to get this. Has he touched that? I think he has touched it, yeah. Knock on there against the Sharkies. Considering tipping Newcastle tomorrow because the Squeals will have Flogson. I'm still tipping the Eels. I think the Eels will get... They're due a big win. They haven't had a big win all season. I think they're due a big win, man. Nate says that 4 tackle pass is absolutely dog poo. Nobody was there and nobody wanted to be there. The Cowboys just are... They are something right now, mate. They're just not playing well. They're not playing well at all, man. Taylor Man says Tigers would have this new North Queensland team on toast. Oh, Reece Robson. No, sorry, Drinkwater. Drinkwater with a good run there, and then he runs into his own player, and that's the story of the night for the Cowboys. 4 tackle here for you, 2 minutes out of the Sharks line. Sabella says Jesse Ramian has moments in every game that make you wonder if they're ops in disguise. He guaranteed to give at least one head-scratching penalty away. They're away. He did it! Did it! Oh! Mulitala! He is getting memed galore this season, bro. This guy is getting... This is what happens when you buy all the tickets in the Chook raffle for yourself. This is when you buy all your own Chook raffle tickets. Like, bro, he just got sent to yesterday. Like, Kyle Felt's obviously gone downhill comparatively to where he has been in the past. And Mulitalo has just been absolutely annihilated. Take a seat, son, Brian says. Oh, man, Mulitalo went to Bondi. Oh, well. Maybe he's doing it to so that he can promote his Twitch or something like that. Blitzy says, sack the bloke. I'm a Sharks supporter and I hate him. Settle down, mate. Mulitalo's one of your highest try scorers this season. Like, come on, man. That was a really good palm by Kyle Felt, mind you. It really was. Justin Lee says, has Ronaldo scored yet? Ronaldo hasn't scored, but he's been scored on. How about that? How about that one, Justin? I like that one. So 20-4 here to the Sharks with 5.5 minutes to go here of the first half. Kyle Felt is my new favourite winger, Dasmate says. Val Holmes will slap it on through. I love that people talk shit to kickers, like in that area. Guys, as someone who is a professional shit talk for kickers. I don't know, shit, I nearly said professional shit kicker. As someone who's a professional talking shit to the kickers, don't bother talking shit when they're literally like 10 metres away. Only if they're right on the sideline. You're wasting your breath and you're wasting your time. They're going to get that kick. And if they miss the kick, it's not because of you. Like, on the wing, you can make it because of you. Not inside like there. Yeah, it is a tongue twister. Shit talk kicker. Shit talking a kicker is what probably should be said. Yeah, lolly legs isn't going to put them off. Exactly right. Asking them what cereal they have in the morning does put them off, though. Fun fact for you, Mitchell Moses knows all about that. Toxic Ant-Man says Mulitalo is the new Superman in the next movie. Thank you, Toxic Ant-Man. So as Fanboy says, good night, Ronaldo. How do you get pushed over by a 40-year-old? Okay. Okay. Gee whiz. Ronaldo, sit down, bro. He's going to get memed galore. Third tackle here gets the ball to the 25 here. Could that initiate a comeback here for the Cowboys? Well, I guess it would take a little bit of heat off the Titans. Kyle Felt is Ronnie's daddy from here on in. Bro got set to the Shadow Realms. Blaze affects them from across Australia. Oh, bless you, that guy. I do want to take a little bit easier on that guy, but in the same sense, like, he deserves it too, you know. So up it goes there. It's what happens when you talk as much shit as you do. So it's going to be Sharks get this ball here to the 20 to the 25. He wanted it. Like, it wasn't easy. I wanted to do it. I had a bit of laugh with him in a game over kicking, and the guy cried like a little clown. Jack Lemaire says only one player will get put off 10 metres out. He plays the trap. And we're back. And we're back. And we're back. Low tax. Make sure you get your taxes done this year, guys. We're very close to being there. Very close. Darius, the Sharks will win. Thank you, mate. They're up 26. You'd expect so. 4 tackling at the halfway point. Yes, how many wheat bricks do you have? I don't know, but Mitchell Moses wouldn't tell me, which was weird. Maybe he's a cornflakes man. I don't know. Mitchell Moses, if you're ever listening, mate, please let us know. Are you a cornflakes, Nutrigrain, or a wheat bix man? It's a question we're all wondering. Don't worry, I'll ask you when you come play the Titans at Seabolt Super Stadium. And I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. So Cowboys with the ball here, 11 metres out from their own line. Val Holmes, he'll bring this ball out to the 18, second tackle. He's high in his own supply, Ronaldo. Hey, Ronaldo and Mulatalo are probably good mates. Like, Ronaldo and I have had a bit of back and forth at a game, but it was nothing bad. Like, it was all good fun. Sapella says we should have a live stream Blaze at the end of the season for a Muppets First 17. Muppets First 17? As in, like, actual players? Or are you talking about you guys? What about Fruit Loops? It's a good question. That's a great question, Matt's on Sport TV. You never know. I think that might have a little bit too much sugar in it for Mitchell Moses, but again, he didn't tell me last time. We're going to get it this time. We'll find out next time on the BKRsport Price is Right. Which cereal is right is what we're going to be looking at. Sione Katoa here. Oh, crunched by Val Holmes and somebody else. I can't see him. If you're a Nutrigrain man, respectfully, you are 46 old. Well, I'm 46 years old because I am a Nutrigrain man. You son of a bitch! Don't you dare insult Nutrigrain ever again. You silly, silly man. Matt Mullen off to Mulatalo, and Mulatalo will get his ball to the 43rd tackle. Jay, he has Special K. I never really had Special K. 4 tackling at the halfway point. Okay. Jack Lemaire's just slapped the heels there. Nikora, no one followed him up. No one followed him up there. Fit tackling of right inside. Nico Hines puts that ball up in the air, and no one's chasing at all. No one chased at all. Wowee. So it's going to be Cowboys with the ball here out to 15. I'm an all-brand man myself. Keeps me regular. Now we're going to find out, apparently, what all you guys have for breakfast. Thank you. Let's not do that. I reckon we don't do that. Reese Robinson. No, it's Drinkwater again. Drinkwater's been playing a lot of the 9 today. But it says, this chase slandering Moses was Siru right now. Let's just think about that for a second. Well, he wouldn't let me know when we played him back a few years ago, and he missed all his kicks in front of me. So, just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Oh, then I take it down to 35. Fit tackle. The real question here is, does the milk go in first or the cereal? If you say milk, you're a disgusting person. That actually makes me sick. Thinking about someone putting milk in the cereal first before you put the cereal in. Oh, good take there by Sione Katoa at the 10. If you put milk in the bowl before the cereal, you are a sicko. And you need help. You do. Tyrox says, Verrills have a set round when he comes back yet? No, I'm not sure. I don't think long, though. I think it was meant to be round 9 originally. He's obviously not playing this week, so I think it must be like 2-3 weeks away. Sarah goes with water, not milk. You shut your dirty mouth, Luke. So it's going to be fit tackle now. 35 seconds to go at the half. Rum goes to the bowl first. I like that. The Fiji rum will get you. It will get you. Nico Hines puts that ball up into the... Yeah! Val Holmes gets a great grab. 23 metres out. Should be the end of the half, really. Loring against House and Mulatalo definitely didn't brekkie before the game. He did not possibly brekkie before the game. Blitzer says we've gone from low tax to water goes in first. No, we've gone from low tax to water goes in first. You are right. You are right there, yeah. Third tackle here at the 40. Cowboys aren't even going to play it. There you go. So it's going to be half time here, guys. It's a dominant first half of the Sharks. That probably should have been by more. But obviously, the game's not over yet. As a Titans fan, I can tell you the game is not over yet. I can tell you that right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But it is half time. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Super duper great, man. This first episode of the BKRsport movie is Refs featuring Brendan Wesley. Oh, mate, that's part 1, and that's going to go for at least 4 hours. If we're talking about refereeing and we're not getting Brendan Westling in, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. You have to do that. But the Sharks have been too dominant here. They just have been. And look, obviously the game can change still, but I think the Sharks go on with this and they probably win like 44, 42. I'll go 44 to 12. Go 44-12. Coach fans high on 69 points, needs some more points. What do you mean needs some more points? It's nearly 70 points at half time. Like, you double that, you're going to get into 140, bro. Like, and all he didn't even, like, he got 1 try assist. Lab also says, obviously water instead of milk is bad, but like having less than 3 wheat bix is disgusting. I think I have like 6 wheat bix, man. Man, I could throw in 10. I could chuck the whole thing in. I just eat it without even bloody water or milk. Maz Osport TV says, chat's about to get loose in half time, talking all things cereal. That's seriously crazy. Seriously crazy? You get it? Ha ha ha! Hit the thumbs up. Suppose says, anyone that puts milk before cereal is a psychopath and should be inside a mental health facility. You are correct. No Cowboys fan, be grateful on what you got. That's like 69 points. It's pretty good, man. Emmanuel says, Cowboys need Blake Ferguson and Josh Dugan. And that, now I saw some stupid comments, now that'll do, mate. And that'll do, mate. Colin says, you got Magic Round. I'll be there on Sunday. I'll be there for all 3 games, which is the Cowboys Roosters, which is better than the Dragons Tigers, which is definitely, but at least I get to talk to Zachy Boy Lomax. And then the Titans Eels. But I will be streaming Saturday and Friday. Who did you captain this week? I captained Dave Feeder, but I've got VC on Nico Hines. So if he scores like a 140, 130, 140, then I'll probably... Because it's kind of a free loophole this week as well, because like you've only got a specific amount of players in. If Cleary doesn't play, though... Yeah, if Cleary doesn't play, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a free loophole this week. So yeah, if Nico Hines can double this and get to the 130, 140 area, then I'll absolutely loopy. Loopy. Looking for a new Premier team after another great Chelsea performance. Any suggestions? Yeah, go and support Rochdale, mate. My suggestion is Rochdale. Enjoy. Sabella says, does anyone add hot water to their wheat bix in winter before adding milk? This chat's going crazy. And see, this is the thing. You know how I told you guys that I can easily get into players' heads? Well, I just got into your head talking about cereal. I'm telling you, they notice, they hear. Luke, the Zach Lomax and my situation's been done to death, bro. I can't go through it again. But just, yeah. Coogie says, guy's a clown. Coogie says, what do the Cowboys need to do to win this game? Jeez. Everything better. Like, simply everything better. They've been poor defensively. They've been poor attacking-wise. They've been poor discipline-wise. Maybe not so much poor discipline-wise, but just been average. So, just fire up, really, is all I'd say. There's not really, like, just do better. Like, truly, it's not that, it sounds crazy to say, but do better. Like, every aspect of the game right now, they're getting beaten in. So, his family says, where you sitting? Please tell me where Lomax will be kicking. So, I'm sitting in a place that's crazy. I want you to put a seatbelt on. When you click it in, I want you to put your hands on the side of your chair. I want you to hold on. I'm going to tell you something crazy here.
I'm sitting in the Titans section of the stadium.
Huh? Crazy, eh? You never would have thought so. You never would have thought as much. You never, ever would have thought that. David says, Emmanuel, that's the ultimate pub duo. Emmanuel says, no, Luke, that goes to Josh Hodgson. Deary me. Till Chunga says, I hope Magic Round stays in Brisbane because I wouldn't mind going to one. Magic Round should stay in Brisbane unless it goes to, like, New Zealand. I think that'd be pretty cool to take it over to Mount Smart or even take it to Eden Park. Take it to a big stadium over there. But Mount Smart, I don't know about the capacity-wise, that's the thing. But Eden Park probably could be the go there. Because we all do want to obviously see... We do want to see New Zealand get a bit of payback for what obviously they've done in the last couple of years. So I would love to see Magic Round go over there at some stage. But any Sydney person who tries to wank on about taking Magic Round there, it's like, guys, you have Magic Round every weekend in Sydney. Like, settle down, man. Like, come on. You've got about 19,000 teams in Sydney. Come on, man. There's a reason why it's in Brisbane. Before this year, there was only 2 teams in the local area, which was the Titans and the Gold Coast and the Brisbane Broncos. But New Zealand would be a good idea. No one cares about Melbourne. Like, truly, we're not taking a Magic Round out of Melbourne. It's not happening. Perth would be an interesting concept, but it would screw... It would benefit Qantas, Virgin, and the like so drastically. So drastically. But also, how many people actually go all the way over to Perth for that? I get going all the way over for an Origin. Maybe. People do go over for Origin, but yeah, I guess it's a fun trip to go over for. I don't know. I wouldn't take it to Perth. I wouldn't take it. It's an interesting concept, though. I think with the gather round, AFL can definitely move it through Adelaide, through Adelaide, through Perth. They could probably go to Sydney, but I don't think anyone's going to give a shit in Brisbane. No one will give a shit. So Pella says, Cowboys need to literally do everything different, possibly even be a different side. Probably still won't win against the Sharks. They're too good this season. It is correct. EA says BKR and blocker stream should happen. God help us. God help us. Quillency says, just hit a ceiling shot. Okay. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Quillency. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much for letting us know that. Tom Gallen says, coming to Sharks. Tom Gallen related to Paul. Get around Paul. Sean Martin says, Cowboys be grateful for Townsville. I lost my hearing there many times up at high range. Rode a mechanical ball at some crazy bar. Some other balls were at the bar. Good times. Thank you, Sean Martin, for that story. Lowering Inga Towers, Mount Smart is approximately 12,000 to 13,000 max. Eden Park is bigger, 20,000. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You take it to Eden Park. Is that the biggest stadium in New Zealand? I'd say so. I'd say so. Or you do. Oh no, you can't do a Magic Round like what AFL did and having different stadiums. No, you can't do that. I don't know. I'd say that'd be a great shout though. Great shout though. Stars Family says New Zealand would work for Origin, not Magic Round. No, New Zealand would not work for Origin, Stars Fanboy. Do you want to know why? Okay, Stars Fanboy, you know how I told you before? I said how I said to put the seatbelt on? We're to click it in. Let's click it in, okay? Put the seatbelt on. Click. Okay, now put the hand on the side of the chair again. Put the hand on the side of the chair. Now listen to me, okay? Listen to me.
Queensland and New South Wales are two Australian states. They are not New Zealand states.
Hey, crazy. 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 Why would we take Origin to New Zealand? Have it in Queensland? Have it in New South Wales? I don't even want it in Perth. Why would I want it in New Zealand? Crazy. Crazy. Matt's on Sport TV says, remember they had the NRL Auckland Nines over at Eden Park? That was good fun. Yeah, the Nines was a good fun season. It was. Jack Lemare says, Belper Town is a shout for your team. They're last in the Northern Premier League, level 8, but the future looks bright. I'm on them. Get my estimate. Your mouth says, in my opinion, if the Warriors get in the grand final, it should be New Zealand. That's a great opinion. Too bad it's not going to happen. Amelia Savage says, my 13 plus prediction looking likely. Yeah, probably, mate. But in the same sense, as a Titans fan, I definitely still can see anything happening. I can tell you, it does not matter what the score is as you have time. But, yeah, I wanted to do it. I just thought the Cowboys might be up for it a bit more, and they have not been up for it a bit more. But I definitely thought that there's definite possibility that Sharks could hit 50. But I just didn't do it because I'm a little girl, mate. I'm a little girl. I'm too scared. Bring back Sea vs. Country. I would love that. Yeah, I would love the Sea vs. Oh, man. This chat sometimes, eh? Youngling Slayer. So I'm so embarrassed right now that prelim broke the Cowboys. I disagree. I don't believe the prelim broke the Cowboys. What I believe has broken the Cowboys is the fact they're not a surprising team anymore. Last year they came into the competition, no one expected anything of them. They got up for each other. They were a surprise factor, and people predicted them last. They ended up getting into the prelim, and then losing the prelim in it. And it was an extraterrestrial season for the Cowboys, who probably did not deserve on a team list paper to be where they were. And then they got to this season, like in the way they played the season last year, incredible. But team list paper-wise, I don't believe that was even remotely possible for the team that they had pre-season, right? So it was an extraordinary year. This year, people then look at that thinking the players are actually different to what they thought pre-season last year. I understand why people had the higher expectations of them. Some people had them to win first. I think Hayden Entertainment House went first, which is crazy to me. Crazy. But yeah, I think that people came into this year expecting them to just continue, and it's like they've lost that surprise factor. People believe they're a good team now. So unless you actually are, if you actually are a good team, then cool, it's going to be a big fun season for you. But if you're not a good team, then you're going to come back down to earth pretty quickly. And that's exactly what I said pre-season, and that's exactly what's happening right now. But in the same sense, bro, like, as a Cowboys fan, you're still in the hunt for you, eh? Everyone is, except for the Tigers. The Tigers aren't. Lowering your tower says Titans grand final, home game, hot food, hot game, hot ladies. What? What happened there? I like it. I like it. A grand final. I like it a sibas. I like it a hot food. I like it a hot game, a hot lady. Jim whiz. And you got the muscle. Oh, now we're living, Barry. Smeller says, we've let some absolute muppets out the gate here, Blaze. Time for the admins to shut the gate and bring the animals back into the farm. Barn? This chat is going off the rockers. Mate, listen here, Jay, Daz, Truck, and Justin Sundo, the boys, they're the ones who locked down this chat, not me, son, not me. You gotta talk to the moderators, son, not me. Blessy says, just let the old man know the score, and his words, oh yeah, we'll blow them. We'll blow because that's what we do. Your family's an interesting one there, Blessy. Young Ling Slayer says, BKR, I'm really conflicted to tip either the Broncos or the Bunnies. I've taken the Bunnies because Payne Haas, Ezra Mam, and Corey Oates are all out for the Brisbane Broncos. And I think the Rabbitohs will be too good. And they get back to Vita Toto as well, which is a bit of extra grunt in that forward pack. Get why Snowmate Mouse says, wouldn't everyone know they are a good team when they are coming third? What? Who's coming third? Pants coming third. What are you saying? What are you trying to say? Imagine a Titans Broncos grand final C-Bus. No, because one, that's only 26,000. But imagining a Titans Broncos grand final is something I wouldn't want to do. I would not want. Blissy doing blissy things. Absolutely. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Exactly right. Tyrox says Broncos suspension and Storm bye has royally effed my Supercoach. Yeah, I kind of got away lucky from those because I don't have a great deal of Storm players. Let's go to the bench there. What has screwed me is that I still have Schuster. I traded Sai Katoa up to Dill Brown, and I traded James Tedesco down to Tyrell Sloan because he's going to make some good money too at that minus 36 break even. And Tedesco's just not performing at that level at the moment. And right now he's going to go into Origin in about a month's time, right? So there's no real point. Okay, cool. Keep him, hold him. It might go up a little bit more, but the fact of the matter is that you're going to get rid of him at some stage anyway. If Trebojevic doesn't play, then screw me dead and call me Stacey. Gee whiz, I'm screwed. But overall, yeah, I got off lucky with those Broncos suspensions and the Storm bye, especially considering I have Robson instead of Harry Grant. But then again, I definitely want to get rid of Robson. But Robson is a good cover period during Origin because I don't believe he'll be playing Origin anymore. All right, Sharks coming back out here for the second half. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, gee whiz, you're a muppet. Hit the thumbs up button right now, bang. And if you have not subscribed yet, I'm going to put a curse on your team right now. Bang! A curse on your team. If you don't subscribe in the next 10 seconds, you are going to lose every single game of the rest of 2023. Fact. I just put a curse on your team. Tell you that. Tell you that, mate. Luke says, thoughts on Max King being out for 4 weeks? Tough, man, because Max King is a really good player. And I love Maxi King. You know, I've known Maxi since his Gold Coast days. Really nice bloke. And it's tough to see. I didn't know that it was 4 weeks until I came on the stream, actually. But, yeah, that is really rough. Really rough there. And it's another forward down for the doggies. Something's going wrong with the dogs. Something is going wrong with the dogs in regards to their fitness and obviously their health issues. You can't argue it. Manu down to 280k. I forgot about Manu, eh? Oh, I was meant to do Val Holmes to Manu. I forgot about it. The Val home at the Manu. Man, gee whiz. Oh. Jack says, what if people didn't sub who are Titans fans? That's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible, man. That's a silly thing for you to say. Sean Martin's 280k, bro. Just put down $5 multis, mate. You won't lose the house then. Who said what? About what? Who? What? Where? How? Why? So third tackle of the Cowboys, they're 35 metres at Reece Robson. Guess to the 35. It was meant to be 25. Now it's 35. I'll tell you that. See, I was just thinking of the future. On Sportshed TV, it got me bold prediction down 12, double Tigers 1 12. Gee whiz. Gee whiz, they keep tipping against the Titans. How dare they? How dare they? Then again, Adrian's a good bloke. He usually tips the Titans, and he's a Manly fan, so I'm okay with him to be Manly, but I'm not okay with him to the Manly 13 plus. But I am taking Titans 13 plus in that one. But second tackle here is the Sharks at 25, 35. EA says the NRL should take more games to rural areas like Lismore would be great. Thank you, EA. But yes, I believe that they should definitely... I believe they definitely should take more games to rural areas. Does Lismore have a stadium? Like, I know Bathurst and Wagga Wagga and places like that. Does Lismore have a stadium? Like any kind of sizable stadium, like 10k or anything? 5k? And that's going to be Cowboys here, Jay. Cowboys get this ball out to the 15. Tyrex says, Blaze, please tell me how we're going to flog Manly this week. So we're going to score a try, then we're going to score a try again, then we're going to score another try. Manly might score one try, but then we're going to go bang, 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 bang. Hit our first feed bomb. Thanks for coming. I'll fly back to the Gold Coast and we'll sit here, we'll drink tequila, and we'll have a good Sunday. How about that? Sal's Fanboy says, we're so depleted now, 5 stars and 3 bench players, all out, 6 total of those big forwards. That is correct. 4 tackle lead to the Cowboys at the 40. It sucks right now for you guys, for sure. Marco Kelly says 20-18 final result here. Cowboys shut him out second half. Good luck, mate. Carl felt they haven't looked great in the second half at any stage, like in their first 2 sets to say that. Toowoomba has a stadium. Yeah, Toowoomba has a stadium. Toowoomba, Cairns. Yeah, great kick there from Chad Townsend. And it will bounce perfectly. It's going to be a penalty to the Sharks. But, like, what on earth was Jack Williams doing there? Knocking that ball back like that. Take games to Evans' head. I don't even know what Evans' head is. Is it a good head? Does he look right? Queensland Country Bank Stadium, Dasman says. What are you talking about? Get why somebody now says if Titans win, we do a shoey. Yeah, but with Coke Zero Pepsi Max, I don't want to be drunk on a stream, eh? Like, I don't want to be drunk on Sunday, yeah? So there's no point. But listen, Antonio has to go like get us beers. I'm too busy during the game to go out and get beers for us during thingo. So get into Antonio when you're streaming next. Get into Antonio, tell him. So left-hand side, he gives up to Nico Hines. Hines at the back here to Moylan. Moylan at the back to Kennedy. Kennedy, Talakai, Montalo. He has that, Mark. Hey, Mark. Yoo-hoo. Marco Kelly. Yoo-hoo. Has that Cowboys shutout coming along. Sharkish try time. Sharkish try time. He did stay in this time, lads. That was nice passing as well. Talakai out to Montalo just goes bang. See you later. And Townsend again, by the way. Why is Townsend's always hiding out in the wing the same time the ball comes out of the wing? Looks like the Sharkies have found it out. It looks like don't go to the wing anymore, chatty boy. No more wing for you, Sonny boy. Sonny boy. This says hot take. Belmore is better than a call. I don't like a call. I'll actually agree with you. Mate. Summers Fanboy says, did he stay in this time? No. He did. But did he? I think so. But the Sharks are going to win this game by about 100. What is the shoe? Has a doggy... Okay, this is definitely Muppet Thursday. Definitely. Lily says, yoo-hoo. It's like the Sims. Yoo-hoo. No, I did better before. Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo. Jai says, Townsend been horrible this year. He's definitely lost his step, yeah. Hines needs a try. Cowboys fan, no, he does not need a try, mate. We want him to get a try. There's 35 minutes to go, Cowboys fan, mate. Dear me, he's missed the kick. Bro, he's on 70-odd points, bro. With 35 minutes to go. Relax. Take it easy, man. Take it easy on Nico Hines, man. Holy shit, man. Tyrox is even hot take. Seabass is better than every other stadium. That's correct. That's just correct. That's not even a hot take. It's just a fair take. Stars family says the core is terrible. Campbelltown's better. Let's not get too crazy. Let's not get too crazy here. Well, it says something about the rural grounds that makes the game a better vibe. Yeah, it's like when I went to Mudgee. I love Mudgee, man. Mudgee was awesome. Mudgee was awesome. And my team got beaten 36-0 in that game. And that's how much I loved Mudgee at the time. Oh, Royce Hunt with a huge run to the 15 there. Get one somebody else says, why doesn't Ronaldo do the Sue? It will probably help him. Less people will be talking about him getting pumped. If he does it, he probably gets the Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo fan base talking about him. Like, truly. And he's on Twitch and TikTok and whatnot. If he does it, he could really clip himself doing it. Like, because his name is literally Ronaldo. I don't know. I just think it's a good promotional idea. McKinnon is away. No, Shaq Williams. Actually, who is that? I don't even know. Who's not? No one's following up, though. Oh, it's a penalty to the Sharks. Oh, you'd been him. Oh, no, they're not calling for that. Okay, so if they're not calling for that, it wouldn't be a bin. But they're saying a high tackle. Yeah, this Cowboys team is finishing bottom 4 if this is the case. Yeah, Drinkwater, it's not a bin. I thought that they were calling for the second attempt from Drinkwater afterwards. But if there was a second attempt, then it would have been a sin bin. But because it's the high tackle, it's not a sin bin. And they're up by 18. They could go for the 2, but I'd just go with the try. They'll score. Mudgee's only good when we score. Thank you, Ty Rock. Well, then it wouldn't be good because we didn't score, mate. We did not score. Blessing says, I really want to go to Seabus. I just feel like it is the perfect thing between big and rural stadiums plus nice, cold and sunny area. Oh, mate, it's the best stadium. It's amazing. It actually, like, without bias, they are going for the 2, by the way. Without bias, it is dead set. You could make an argument for equal second. I would still say Suncorp is a packed out crowd, but as a stadium, I prefer the likes of Seabus, Allianz, and Combank. And there we go, something on through. So it is 26-6 here with 33 minutes to go of the game. Like, if you're telling me, based off of aesthetics, where you'd rather go, I would prefer to go to Seabus over Suncorp. I prefer to go to Allianz over Suncorp. And I prefer to go to Combank over Suncorp. In regards to atmosphere, I'd say Suncorp for Origin. Suncorp in general, right? With a sold-out crowd or a high-octane crowd, I would say is the clear best. Followed by a packed-out Combank, Seabus, and Allianz is all very similar. But then again, I haven't been in a new Allianz, but I just know. I know stadiums. I know the way stadiums are built. If you want to make Mouse Ronaldo fanboys will eat that up. They will. All right, Sharks the ball here. 25 minutes out from their own line. Second tackle. Ty Rock says, instead of playing at Mudgee, let's play at Mudgeebar. Only people on the Gold Coast are going to get how dumb that comment just was. Only people... There is... like the Gold Coast Titans versus Brisbane Broncos at Mudgeebar. Gee whiz. See with Talakai. Talakai taking out the 45 4 tag. Good run. Can you imagine out in those Mudgee fields out there, the Mudgeebar fields, at the Gold Coast Titans taking on the Manly Seagulls? Oh, come on, man. Only Gold Coasters will get how dumb that joke is. So right hand side here, Nico Hines puts that ball up there. I drive there past it all the time. I said knock on cows. Yep, knock on cows. Sharks ball hit the 20. Jeez. Matthew Carullo says, AFL guy here, NRL should keep Thursday nights. It makes me watch this game. I would normally only watch Origin. Is there no AFL game tonight? They're going to challenge us here, the Cowboys. Is there no AFL game tonight? There isn't. There you go. There you go. I would normally only watch Origin. Well, it's good to see that you're watching Origin, though. So are you a Storm fan, Matthew, or whereabouts are you from as an AFL guy? Because I would assume you're probably Victoria. It's come off his chest. Who grabs the ball? Is it the Sharks who end up getting the ball? If it is, then it's still 6 again anyway because he's playing at it. Regardless, he's playing at it, so it should be 6 again. Oh, Sydney. You're an AFL guy from Sydney. Interesting. But who grabs the ball, though? Playing on. But if the Sharks get it... Oh, he's pushed him there, though. He pushed him, though. To be fair, he does push him off the ball here. Yeah, but does Scott Drinkwater not push Ramey? I'm okay with the call. But I'm okay with the original call, but I'm interested to see why it wasn't looked at for the push there. I'd rather go to Seabus over everything else because it's only a 20-minute drive. Not really the point of what we're saying, but thank you. There is a stadium here in... No. Not happening. Lowering your towers. Did you see that article where NRL was going to promote an exhibition game in Las Vegas? Probably won't happen, or years away, I would imagine going there. Apparently it's meant to happen like next year, and it's meant to be 4 teams. We've spoken about it quite a bit. We've spoken about it quite a bit on here. You look at the Tennessee Titans, Gold Coast Titans. I think that the Canberra Raiders are the guarantee to go there because the Las Vegas Raiders right outside here for the Cowboys. And Drinkwater taking up the halfway point, fit tackled. 30 minutes to go here at the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button right now. Do it! Do it! Do it! But I think the Canberra Raiders are a... That's a massive hit for Val Holmes. That is a massive hit from Val Holmes. Talakai has done his shoulder here. Shit, I hope he's alright. Touch wood. Someone here. So Talakai comes in underneath. Oh no, elbow to the face from Drinkwater. Townsend's come off the field of the Cows. Gone straight to the tunnel. But that's an elbow straight to the face of Talakai. You have to put Drinkwater on a report for that. You have to put him on a report for that. Raiders vs Broncos has to be it, Daz, mate. Yeah. Chester comes off for Townsend, by the way. Raiders vs Broncos has to be the game in Las Vegas because of the Denver Broncos Raiders. You could really make it. Yeah, they're gonna get Drinkwater here on report. Yeah, it's the right call. I don't know why you'd be perplexed there. He's literally put his elbows up right into the face. Yeah, I don't understand why there's no penalty there for the Sharks, though. Speaking of Tennessee, Blaze the only 10 I see. Hey, listen. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let's go play on the casino floor at Vegas. It's hard because Antonio and I want to go to Chicago next year for a little bit. But obviously, we want to go watch the Cubbies, right? But the Vegas would be in February, and that's just like 2 weeks after the Super Bowl. Good offload there by they're away here. Brayley, to Wilcanny. Nearly an intercept by Groshevsky, but he's taking down 38 metres out. Left-hand side, they put that ball up into the air. Chasing on through here. That's knock on Cows. This time, 6 again. Yep, 6 again. Moylan. Barahe. I have to meditate because Matt Moylan on a set restart 6 again kicked the ball. He kicked it at the ball. He lucky the Cowboy knock on, but it's a captain's challenge here. Oh, that was poor from Matt Moylan, man. Like, to kick that ball is outrageous, man. So, Hiku, does the ball touch the ground here or does he catch it again? He hasn't regathered it just yet. Yeah, okay, we need to see him actually like trying to go for it. It went up as a knock-on. I think it's going to be knock-on. Thank you, commentary. Oh, that does actually go backwards, though. They might get this ball again here, the Cows. You can't see, though. They need to see the angle. They need to see the angle, otherwise it's be called inconclusive. If they can't get a good angle here, this will be inconclusive. I think it's going to be inconclusive. Yeah. Yeah, inconclusive. I think that's the wrong call, but I think it is what it is. Like, I think it's the wrong call, but it will be an inconclusive challenge there because we don't have the camera angles for it. I think it's I understand why it's called that, but I do think it should be Cowboys ball. Suppose it's just saying Mullen's also coaching kids footy. There are kids being exposed to Mullen footy IQ. God help us. God help us. All right, so come on, Nico Hines. Try to be nice. Will be very, very nice for Supercoach. Right hand side here, Nico Hines. Nico! No! He's lost the ball. Wow, Nico. No, you silly, silly man. Silly, silly man. He's currently on 72. Jeez, he hasn't had a good half, the old Nico. He's lost the ball first tackle there, Nico. Cubs are playing hit and misses here in the MLB. No, the Cubs are the best team that ever did exist, Sean Martin. Nico Hines is human after all. I don't believe it, Sapello. Well, it's not raining. The magic man is not here right now. It's not raining. Well, it's like he'd already be at 100 points if he had caught that ball. If Mulatalo could throw the ball, he would have actually caught. He would have scored a try. So it's unfortunate. Sean says, I have family in the US, so watching and playing baseball is as natural and normal as breathing air. Yeah. Oh, did taken down at the 10, second tackle. Yeah, baseball is like our cricket, for everyone who doesn't know. Baseball to Americans is like cricket to Australians. But even more traditional. But even more. That's because there's more baseball than there is cricket, you know? Alright, so forward tackle here. They go left-hand side. Gets it off, and they'll be taking out the 40. Muhammad Ali says this crowd is dead. Yeah, it's pretty average, man. Shark Park is very hit or miss in regards to atmosphere. Ty Rock, you shut your dirty mouth. No, Ty Rock, you're going to learn your lesson here. You're going to be back in 5 minutes. Yep. Thank you for reminding me of that. And we'll be seeing you in 5 minutes, Ty Rock. We will be seeing you in 5 minutes' time, Ty Rock, for your absolute silly, silly, silly comment. Second tackle here, 22 metres out even their own line. Tom Hazelton gets the ball to the 30, third tackle. Sal's family says, will you go during NFL and NBA season or just Cubs? Well, Cubs is on during NBA season, so rain still can happen, right? No, it's not meant to rain till, I think, Saturday. If you actually enjoy watching a full game of cricket or baseball, then you may be a serial killer. Well, I may be a serial killer because I definitely love baseball, especially considering the Cubs are going to win the World Series this year, mate. And Muhammad Al Yasser will be seeing you in 5 minutes too. Monterey's about to slap you down like no tomorrow. Cowards get taken down to the 18. Justin says we need Ronaldo to score. That's crazy considering that he already has scored, Justin. Also, why do we need Ronaldo to score? Suppose baseball like cricket in the way that it's only watched when it's on telly and generally when we're either drunk or hungover. No, baseball is a very just traditional game, so they do love it, but it's not. It depends where you are, man. Different cities in America will support different sports, but also the same. Reece Robson here. Like, they'll all get around their city, but different cities have different preferences in regards to sports too. But they all will still support all the teams in their city. Left hand side now, did not to drink water at the back here. Val Holmes taking down to the 40. Yeah, it's the Red Sox, mate. Get out of my face. Drink water! Fifth tackle here, Val Holmes. Kicks it through from himself here. And picked up by Will Kennedy at the 20. Lucky. Yes, why do they call it World Series? They only use USA teams. Mate, you could add in the team from Australia. You could add in the teams from Japan. You could add in whoever you want, mate. And America's winning it. So, like, just take it for what it is, you know? And also, there's a Canadian team, so. Peter Barracloss this morning just tuned in. Crap result. How have the Cowboys gone so bad? No surprise factor anymore, man. That's why we talk about random shit like in games like this, because it's just like, it's not much to talk about. Oh, that's a trip. That's going to be a sin bin here. Cohen Hess going to the bin. Cohen Hess is going to the bin. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Cohen Hess is going to the sin bin. Cohen Hess is going to the bin. Get off the field right now. You are an actual clown. Why would you trip rein me in? That was just stupid. He's off to the bin. See you later. It's not hard. It's not hard to argue. It's impossible to argue. Commentary. Matt Moylan's the Austin Reeves in the NRL, but Austin Reeves is better. Nate says, baseball's so boring I just fell asleep while discussing it. I hate you. How about that? How does that sound, Nate? David says, last time I checked, the Jays aren't in the USA. The Blue Jays are not in the USA. Says mate, yeah. Jay Hayes is also not in the USA. Close enough, but... Sean Martin's Blue Jays are playing very well this year. They're no Cubbies, mate. They're no Cubbies. All right, so first segment of the Sharkies. They're up a man for the next 10 minutes. Supposedly, I know it's the one-team state ideal whilst over in the States during NFL season. Seeing New Orleans decked out in black for their team on NFL Sunday is cool. Closest thing we have is Origin. Yeah, the whole city will get behind it. But not every city is predominantly NFL. But most would be. Nico Hines taking out the 30, third tackle. Chose his Cowboys to finish this season. Left-hand side here. I said if the Cowboys concede 40 today, I'm wiping a line through their season. All right, Blake Brayley gives off to Nico Hines. Hines here. Hines! Hines! Oh, look at him go! Oh, my God, Hines. He's lost the ball. Oh, he broke 2 tackles and then just tries too much and lost the ball. Knocked it on here, knocked it on there. Gil Washington now says, studs up tackle. Hess has been watching too much Prime Ramos clips. Laurie Ginger tells his girlfriend loves women's baseball, but I said I prefer women's NRL. That's how the fight started. Which ones would it be? And women's NRL, definitely. Definitely. But then again, there are some very attractive baseball players too. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, mate, because I'm watching the game. Watching the game of women's baseball, right? We're watching the baseball game. Don't be silly. Knock on there from the Cowboys. First tackle over the Sharkies. 35 metres out. Gives it off here to Teague Wilton. And Teague Wilton now 25 metres out from the line. Sean Martin says Padres are cats. Got a bit of work to do with the batting department. The Padres are cats for sure. Star Wars Fanboy says Hines has dropped his lollies a lot tonight. He has. Third tackle here, but the Sharks might have an opportunity right now. And 6 again for the Sharks as well. Nico Hines is going himself here. Nico taking down 8 metres out from the line. Women's NFL. No, you're talking about Lingerie Football League. Right inside Hazelton. Oh, 2 metres out from the line. Second tackle. Second tackle here from the Sharkies. They're 1 metre out. 6 again at the Nico Hines. Hines at the top here. Oh, 6 again. Monotano cuts back in 5 metres out. He tried the big lofty pass. Nearly got intercepted. Kind of would have been game on if they had intercepted that. If there's another 6 again here, then. Or, yeah, 6 again. I tell you what, the Cowboys are getting close to a sin bin. The Cowboys are getting close to a sin bin. If they give away another 6 again or a penalty right now, they're going to the bin. You watch. It'll be 13-11 if the Cowboys give away another 6 again or a penalty. Like, there we go. Like, come on. Jeez, Nico Hines at the back here. Talako. Oh, Montalto, too easy, baby. Shit. Too easy. Montalto, his second try of the night. And I think the Cowboys get lucky there that they conceded, because otherwise they would have lost a play over 10 minutes, which would have been taken them down to 11. So 36 here to the Sharks with 22.5 minutes to go here in the game. Montalto with the double. Yeah, it's a nice pass from Sifa. Sifa Talakai's been really good today. And Hines to Sifa. That's a great pass from Sifa, yeah. See Sifa Talakai with a huge pass. Now, the Cowboys and Tigers should be relegated to schoolboys footy. Well, the Cowboys currently, they're down by 24. So they've got a minus 30 points differential. They're currently on minus 54. The Dogs are minus 81. So if they were to concede another 64, 74, they'd have to concede another 28 more points. But, like, it's not impossible. I don't think it happens, but they're definitely giving a nice little head start to some teams. Get one something that says Fit Bomb? Question mark? Fit Bomb? Question mark? Question mark? Can Nico? It'll be a lot easier if he can get this kick here, Nickel. A lot easier. Hines ate beans means Hines is a child, hence the luscious locks. Well, there you go. But that's my man. Don't talk about my man like that. Nico Hines here from the left-hand side. Can he slap it through? He's only 5 metres in from the left. He will slap it, baby. Don't ever doubt Nico Hines. Ever again, son. Don't ever do it. So 32-6 here. It's still 21 minutes to go. Well, 20 minutes to go now. Guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Broncos, Cowboys. Not Broncos. Cowboys, Chiefs. Broncos versus the Rabbitohs tomorrow night. Massive game. Massive game. And also the other game is the... What's it called? What's the other game? Eels Knights, I think it is. Salwas Fanboy says, well, Doggies winning by 100, so it really doesn't matter about any points differential. I don't think that's going to happen, Salwas Fanboy, but, you know, maybe we'll wait and see. Wait and see. Chase is 26 points. Ouch. It's a bit of an ouchie there, Jay. Very big ouchie. Very big ouchie. All right, so it's going to be the Sharkies to get the blood of the 20. Good run. Ace says, ain't a Cowboys fan, but they were struggling this season with their injury suspension. No, mate, there's no excuses. No, there's not, Aces. There's no excuses for this Cowboys team. Injury suspensions, have a look at the Titans. Have a look at the Bulldogs. Like, have a look at all these other... Like, bro, the Cowboys have no excuses. They've got effectively one player out, and that's Tamalolo. Like, you're just lying to make up for it, man. Like, come on, man. You've got to face reality. You've got to face reality with where this team is at right now. It's got nothing to do with suspensions and injuries. It's got to do with the fact that they are not ready for this season because they believed their high from last year and they have no surprise factor anymore. Nico Hines here, left-hand side. He puts that ball up in the air here. Oh, there's going to be a penalty maybe. Oh, try from Nico Hines. Try from Nico Hines. Try from Nico Hines! Woo-hoo! Nico Hines. That's a bad one. But, like, you know what I mean, guys? Like, you can't be unrealistic, bro. Like, have a look at what's happening. Like, what are you talking about? Injuries and suspensions? Like, this is a no-excuse Cowboys team right now. No excuse. Mulatalo gets taken out, by the way. It was absolutely a penalty if Nico didn't score this try. Absolutely. Drinkwater knocks it on there, and that's a massive mistake. It's a massive... Oh, it's a really bad mistake. But, yeah, Nico Hines grabs it, and it's a try time. Well, I'm going to be loopholing Nico Hines in fantasy, that's for sure. It's Supercoach. What was Felt doing? Felt was escorting a player, pretty much. Fit bumming and coming. Lauren Gisau says, Nico can't hold him, only hope to contain him. Only hope. Nate J says, gotta love Gus. Nico putting his hands in a toilet and found a good watch. What on earth did he say? Nate says, it's going to be fun when they drag out the Dally M ceremony for 4 hours when everyone knows Nico Hines is already winning it. That's good because it helps this channel out. We get heaps of people watching. We had like 600 people watching live the Dally M's on this channel last year. What are we grabbing? Drink water. We need to settle that. We need to settle that's not one. I don't even know what you just said. So I was watching the Fitty Bomber series on now. The Fitty Bomber Ronosa. Fitty Bomber. Sing a la Fitty Bomber. Sing a la Fitty Bomber. Nico Hines. Bing bong. Converge from the sideline. Nico Hines slaps it through. 38-6. 8.5 minutes to go here, guys. Oh no. Here comes the Fitty Bomb. Here comes the Fitty Bomb. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh no. Michael Parker says, great call. I was nervous captaining someone on a Thursday game. Happy now. Don't ever say Dad's mate made a great call ever again in your life. Sapella says, Nico Hines flicking back his wet hair on a cool Thursday night. That's Nico oh so fine. Absolutely. AC says Hines at 14 for State of Origin, don't injure him. I agree. I actually think it's the right play. Like, I don't even think that it's just because you don't want to injure him, but I just think it's the right play. I think that Jerome Luai and Nathan Cleary, good combination there. Penrith, obviously multiple premiership winners and have been in the New South Wales Hearts for a while now. You bring Nico Hines. Oh, look at this run for Blake Brayley. Blake Brayley's still going, taking down to 35. I'd argue 6 again there because they went back on side. The Sharks are going to kill him. The Sharks are going to kill him here. That's a penalty for me. Like, it's a penalty for me. Left hand side of the Sharks. Hazelton. Cowboys are exhausted. Gets the offload away. It's actually a tackle without the ball here. Oh, no, they're going to say knock on Sharks. Ooh, disagree. But it's going to be Cowboys ball here. I think the Nico Hines coming in as 14, you can play 3 halves, or if Luai's not working, I guess you can bring Nico Hines in, or if there's an injury to Tedesco, or even in the centre to Trell Turbo, or obviously Luai. You know, you've got that opportunity. And even if something happened to Nathan Cleary, you've got Nico Hines who can play 7. So, yeah, it's very good for the Sharks to have him as a 14, in my opinion. I don't think Whiten's the guy. I think that... But then again... Freddie is very, very well known for selecting players he wants rather than should be there. Brock Sports put Nico Hines in the next Aquaman movie. Mate, that movie would sell through the roof. I remember my score prediction at halftime was 44-12. I could be righty. Could be on. The boys are on here, baby. 15 metres out from the line, 3rd tackle for the Cows. Drinkwater back to Robson. Robson, please get me some points. I would like a Robson try assist for Valentine Holmes with Supercoach. That'd be nice. Don't think Burton's going to be playing, lads. Burton will not be playing for New South Wales, surely. Drinkwater here, 6 again, off to Nanai. Jeez, he's been average this year, Nanai. Jeez, he's been average. Yeah, Jai, I forgot about Val Holmes to Joe Mano. I forgot about it. I did. I ended up going Tedesco to Tyrell Sloan and Dylan Brandon for a Katoa. Reece Robson gets it off here to Dearden. Dearden still going. Dearden's probably been one of the better players attacking-wise. Not defensively, though. He's made some pretty poor mistakes defensively. Oh, that's right. You are right, Aussie Bob Smith. Cole Feld here. He's out. He's out. He's definitely out. Yeah, he's definitely out. You're right, Aussie Bob Smith. White isn't playing Origin more. He said that he doesn't want to play. Yeah, you're right. If Free doesn't pick Nico, he needs to be sacked. Absolutely. Absolutely. It would be silly. It would be just silly not to pick Nico. That's a great tackle from Mulatalo, man. Yeah, and good recovery considering what happened to him in the first half. Mr. Vegemite Lover says, Todd Payton to get the sack by this time next year. I reckon he's got enough brownie points to last the rest of the year. And Cowboys would have to come last this year and probably last next year for him to get sacked. I continuously railed home that last year was a 1-year season for the Cows and said, let's wait on Todd Payton. I still think he's an okay coach. I never thought he was as good as everyone was making him out to be. But with that being said, there's no way you're sacking him. No way. There's no way, bro. Yeah, no way. Not even close. You're not even thinking about it if you're the Cowboys. Right-hand side, McInnes gives up to Nico Hines. Hines here at the back here to Jesse Ramey. Ramey in here. Ramey, good footsteps. Little good feet. Footwork. Feet. Shit, I don't know. Fitz tackle now. Nico Hines puts that bob in the air. Into the corner. Good chase through here. I think that's a knock on there from the Sharkies. It is. But Matty Moreland knocks it on. New South Wales can pick whoever they want. They're still losing the series 3-0. Thank you, Nathan. We like it. We like it. Oh, yeah, we like it. We like it. We like it. Oh, yeah, we like it. You're exactly right. Get into them, mate. Get into them. Lowering its house, Cows got that not playing as a team, but as an individuals vibe tonight. I don't even get that vibe. I get that they're not playing as anything tonight. I don't think they're playing as individuals or as a team. I agree with you in regards to the season, but this game individually, I just don't think they're there. I don't think they're mentally here. It does not seem like the Cowboys are mentally in this game. Good foot job. Feet employment. Thank you, Nate. Get why something now says, in my opinion, Blues have the better backs, Queens have the better forwards. Oh, knock on. Knock on from the Cowboys. Knock on from the Cowboys. Here we go. Tyrock says AJ bench for Queensland. I think AJ, if Callan's not playing, should be the starting fullback because I think that Reece Walsh defensively isn't up to Origin. But with that being said, I do believe... I don't think Billy... I generally believe that if AJ is playing well up until Origin and Kalen is on the outer, I still believe that Billy will go AJ over Reece. But I do think Billy will still stick with Kalen because Kalen was the best player for Queensland last year. He was. Sowers fanboy says, Freddie needs to choose Ockenball. Plays back on a bench forward, made utility value. Something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. Alright, so the Sharkies get this ball. It's about 35 metres out here from the Cowboys line. They go right-hand side. And now it's going to be McInnes. Don't forget, tomorrow night, guys, the Eels, Knights, and Broncos, Rabbitohs. Broncos, Rabbitohs will be a big one. Be a big one. All right, Blake Brayley off to Nico Hines. There's a chance here. Finny bump the night. Brett Nakora. Nakora gets the off the Ramian. Ramian taken down. 13 metres out from the line. And Nate says Reece Walker's going to get absolutely smashed in Origin. Brimson is way more durable. Yep, and is undefeated at Origin. Look down the side here to Brayley. Brayley at the back here. Moylan here underneath to Wilton. Wrong play. That numbers left. 4 tackle. And they go out right. McInnes. Oh, he couldn't. I have to knock on. Knock on. Wonder what's wrong with the Cowboys this year. Why didn't they start Cotter but change with Granville last minute? Because I don't think Cotter's a lock. I think he's a front row forward, a pure front rower. But then why do you start like Cohen Hesson? Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. The Cowboys just aren't in it mentally this year for me. Display name says Kalen's picked for State of Origin. AJ has State of Origin experience. What? If Kalen is picked for State of Origin, AJ has State of Origin experience. Like AJ, if Kalen isn't picked for Origin, I'm taking AJ over Reece. Yes, I don't think Reece has the build and ability. Well, he has ability, but it doesn't have the build for an Origin, specifically defensively. Hickory taking out the 32nd tackle. 6 knots says who the Titans playing. Where we're playing Brookvale Oval on Saturday. I'll be there. I will be there. It's meant to be pouring down rain. Left hand side here. Dearden gets it out left hand side. That'll be 35 metres out from the line. When did New South Wales last win a State of Origin? About 20 years ago? Close enough, mate. Close enough. But it says New South Wales' whole lineup changes every 6 years and then stays the same with very few changes and the cycle repeats. Yeah, Queensland stays the same forever. Oh! Oh, no, it's a fair tackle. You're allowed to do it. 6 again. It's a fair tackle. Why are people booing? No. Penalty who? I'm challenging that. No, but he's allowed to tackle him there. He's gone up to try and intercept the ball. That is then with the ball. That's with the ball. He's allowed to deny him the opportunity to regain there in that situation. Oh, that's a forward pass from the Cowboys anyway. I'd go and call this a knock on against the Cows. That's a Cowboys forward pass. Nah, I disagree with that call. But I'm okay with it now. The reason why I'm okay with it now is because it was originally a forward pass. Okay, so what they're saying is that if he knows he doesn't have it, but then the Titans should have got it. Okay, whatever, bro. Whatever. It's penalty Sharks. Whatever. Jeez, Rest is so inconsistent, man. It's so inconsistent. I remember a call like that last week that went against the Titans. Whatever. Nathan Johnson says, Queensland aren't ready this year. Trollmate destroyed your team a couple of years ago. Bro, settle down, you cat. You got smacked last year. Ben Hunt owns New South Wales. Gee whiz. Matt Mullen at the back end, Nico Hines. Oh, Brittany Quarantine under 10, third tackle. 10 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Oh, no, Nicora's injured himself. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Touch wood, man. I hope it's alright, bro. I do think Sam Walker will end up replacing Townsend at the Cows, but we'll see. You can just see the Roosters will give him the sack, moving Kieran to half and mean many to 5'8". I don't know what many means, but I do like it. I do like the thought of Sam Walker at the Cowboys. Yeah, Nakorish has done something with his knee here. Shit. Look, Laurie, from tonight's performance, even Holmes, who deserves a Maroons call-up, damn, he'll get a Maroons call-up. Don't you worry. Sean Martin says, got to play like that, like it's your last game on Earth, have a cry afterwards, plenty of time with that. Absolutely. Jonathan Sunday says, Roosters versus Cowboys next week in Magic Round, watching whacking the 13 plus after the night. Sunday is very confident in his team. Very confident. I wouldn't be completely confident considering that the Dragons scored more tries than the Roosters Sunday. It's just because you should thank me. Actually, Sunday, you should actually be thankful of me. You should say, thank you, Blaze. Right? Because if it wasn't for me, Zach Lomax wouldn't be broken. I bracket him, which bracket him for me and the Titans. I bracket him for you and the Jokesters. And I bracket him for the Camarada fan. You should thank me, man. BK, who wins the Paul Green medal? I think if I'm thanking Mr. Sport. I think it probably does go to Nico, bro. I think Nico gets this Paul Green medal. So it's going to be 5th tackle here. Is it 4th or 5th? 4th tackle. Left hand side, Nico Hines. Oh! Knock on Hiku. He tried the intercept, though. Any updates on Mullet Man? The Mullet Man Puppy. Wasn't he scheduled for this round ages ago? He was scheduled for around 10 ages ago. But, yeah, it's still indefinite. I fly in Sunday morning for all 3 games of Monday round. Well, Sunday, I'll see you there. I don't know where the Roosters Bay is. I know Titans Bay is on like the first level. I think on the northern side. I don't know. It's northern or southern, but I think it might be the southern side actually. No, it's the northern side. Legal Hines right side. Oh, so easy. Jesse Ramian. Jesse Ramian. Try time, baby. Try time. Ah, so there's a chance to Fili Barbaronos. And it's a try assist to Nico Hines, by the way. So 42-60 with the kick to come. Jesse Ramian gets his second, and the 50 bomb is on, baby. By the way, that try there has ruled the lines of the Cowboys for me this year. Roosters Bay next to your bay. However, I'll be in the Tigers Bay with my mate, which is next to the Roosters Bay anyway. God help your soul, sitting in Tigers Bay. God help your soul. Star Wars Fanboy says, second Fetty Bomb of the year incoming. Scary. Scary. Very scary. Give me some meat mouse. It's Fetty Bomb. We want a Fetty Bomb. We want a Fetty Bomb. Fetty Bomb. We want a Fetty Bomb. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Get ready. If you guys don't know what a Fetty Bomb is, by the way, you don't know what a Fetty Bomb is, and you're new here, a Fetty Bomb is when a team scores 50 points. It doesn't happen much. And if you're a member, which is only $5, if you're a member of the channel, you've got a special gift and it lights that chat up. And it's the only time you're allowed to spam without getting timed out. It's the only time. So if you haven't got it, gee whiz, good luck, son, because that chat's about to light up if this gets to 50. Still 7.5 minutes to go here. Anyone else has imagined this comeback? It's not possible, bro. It's literally not possible. Nate Jason's coming home, some candy for me, multi. Nate said, oh no! Oh no! They're checking the bunker. Oh, reviewing the grounding. Has he knocked it on, has he? Has he knocked it on, has he? Oh no. No! It's come down here and I think it's a try. You can't overturn that angle. You can't overturn that angle. You can't overturn. No. Oh, you probably can. No. No. Oh, it kills people's Supercoach mood in regards to Nico Hines and Jesse Ramian taking away a try. And we're going to be seeing you in 5 minutes, sir. I can see it fall out. Yeah, I agree, bro. Jeez, that was tough. That angle was tough. Oh, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know. That didn't look... From that other angle, it looked like that was a try. Sean says, Lomax definitely a broken man. I don't doubt about that. I think that's rough. I think that's a try. Well, 8.5 minutes to go here. Robson gives it off to Cohen Hess. They'll get this ball to the 40. Third tackle here. Jeez, it'd be rough to be a Cowboys fan right now, man. Coming into this season with such high belief and getting absolutely slapped. Welcome to our year last year. Welcome to the Titans year last year, Cowboys fans. Now you know how it feels. Right inside here, gives it off here to Robson. And Nanai will get taken down here at the 30. Fit tackle. 75% of you voted the Cronulla Sharks. 25% of you Muppets. And, oh jeez, well you've nearly just got to penalise. So it's going to be play on here for the Sharks at the 15. Whose knee's out of place? Oh no, who? What's happening here? Oh, Ronaldo Montalvo, his knee's done. Oh shit. Oh my god, that looks horrific. Touched woodies are... I don't know what's happening right now. His knee looked like it was out of place. Maybe he was just... It looked weird on camera. I don't know, but that looked weird, man. Forward tackle at 33. Oh no, Hamlin-Ueli's gone down injured here. Oi! He's just throwing the ball at Tom Chester here. What happened here? Oh, now someone's throwing the ball from the sideline. It's going to be tackle 4 here. What's happened here? Oh, that's a hip drop. That's a hip drop. That's a sin bin. That is a hip drop. That actually is a hip drop. Jeremiah Nanai, that's absolutely a hip drop. You're getting suspended, bro. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. He's an idiot. That actually is a genuine hip drop as well. Oh, he was throwing it at Nanai. Nanai's going to get suspended. Nanai will get suspended, and justifiably so. That is a dreadful hip drop. That is a deliberate hip drop, and that is bullshit from Nanai. It's way at the back of the leg. You have to beat him, and he has to be suspended for that. Like, oh, that's a bad hip drop as well, man. That is a bad hip drop. I'd suspend him 2 weeks. I'd suspend him 2 weeks. He's swinging around and he's coming down on him. He's off for 10. What a clown, man. Like, that's bullshit from Nanai. That's bullshit. Like, that is such a dangerous tackle, that. Mr. Vegemite Lovers, just heard Joey say that North Queensland will be missing half a dozen players through Origin. Are we sure about that? I don't agree with that one. See, look at this. Look at Hamlin-Ueli and how injured he is right now. He can't even walk off the field. This is why we're cracking down on this play. Do I think that a lot of these calls are actual hip drops? No, but that one is dog shit. That one, right then, was dog shit. And Hamlin-Ueli is now injured because of it. I suspended multiple weeks. I suspended Nanai for multiple weeks for that. It was worse than Mem. It was absolutely worse than Mem. And look, Hamlin-Ueli is now injured because of it. It's dog shit. It's dog shit. You're lucky if it's only 2. It'll probably be 2. It's a grub play. That was very grub. So left hand side into Nico Hines. Nico Hines at the back into Moylan. Moylan gets it up to Candy. Candy back on the inside here. They're 5 minutes out from the line. I don't think Candy scored today so far. Right inside the Nico Hines. Out back into Brayley. And Brayley gives it off here to Royce Hunt. 8 minutes out. That Payne Haas one was controversial, but this one was dog. Yeah, this one was deliberate. But that wasn't accidental. Moylan. Oh, easy try. Teague Wilton. Too easy. 42-6. Here with the kick to come. Too easy. Feedy Bum still on, baby. Ooh. Feedy Bum, Feedy Bum, Feedy Bum. Still on. Mr. Vegemite Lover says, Jeremiah going go down is one of the best one-season wonders of all time. That's right. I told you guys it was a David Fafita kind of season. I did say it. You noticed that, what I would say, so Sharks try their conversion to come. The reason why I noticed that I was a one-season kind of deal was because in Origin I just didn't see it. So it's like it was just a Cowboys one-season kind of deal. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he's also dreadful defensively. He can make mistakes like that. And he's been suspended twice in the season because he will get suspended for that. He should get suspended for that. Cowboys are the regulation bottom feeders of the NRL. Relegation bottom feeders of the NRL. Them and the Tigers. They're not second last at the moment. The Bulldogs are still second last. It's currently 16, 26, 36. 36 points of difference. It should be 38 points of difference. They would need to still consider them at 20-odd points. But overall, the Dogs, them, and the Tigers are in a world of pain. Now in the NRL judiciary, they'll probably just give them a final 1 week. It should be 2 weeks. I would suspend them 2 weeks for that. Damn, Cows are in a dark place. Frustration's kicking in. It is. It is. It is. Alright. So from the left-hand side here, they will go. Nico Hines slaps it. Thanks for coming. 44-6 here. Fitty Bum's still on, baby. Fitty Bum is still on. Fitty Bum is still on. Fitty Bum is still on. Feedy Bomb is still on. Come on, Feedy Bomb. Muhammad Al says, I'm actually so confused with the Cows. This is the same team fielded last year. Yep. But again, I told you it was one season wonder. If he gets fined with no weeks, we're right. Well, I'll just call it out. I'll call it out in socials because it's bullshit if he doesn't get suspended for that. So Cowboy season is gone now. I believe it is, but it's not technically gone. But I personally believe I'd write a line through them. Cowboys are not just... They're lucky to have won last week. Like, it was a forward pass from Val Holmes for the final try. They're lucky. This is pretty clear that the Cowboys were a one-season deal. So right inside here, and it's going to be Oregon Confusi gets the ball to the 15. 4.5 minutes to go here in the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Tomorrow, Eels, Knights, Broncos, Rabbitohs. Nate says they should have Snickers bars and tampons on hand in the Cowgirls locker room at halftime. Sharks here, Royce Hahn gets a great offload away too to Cameron McInnes. You know what? I've really liked McInnes' runs tonight. I think he's been really strong in that 13. Really strong. Yes, Trindle's on now. Oh, yeah, he can come on. Trindle can come on because it was a dirty play. Oh, good tackle there by Val Holmes, actually. There's no way he's smiling, mate. You're down by 40 points. So settle down, Joe. Settle down, buddy. Fourth tackle. Royce Hunt trying to get the offload. Can't do it. Fifth tackle of the Sharks. They're 45 metres out. McInnes off to Nico Hines. The Hines is going to try and run this ball. Puts that ball up over the top. And good take there by the Cows. Taken down 25 minutes out. If they concede one, we'll try with the Cowboys. Can't with the company more. No, I think I'm pretty happy to do that. Oh, no. That was actually a chance of an intercept there for... Molatalo's okay, by the way. I'm surprised considering how his knee was looking. Kenny's having a break. Mate, you can take everyone off at this point. I'm surprised Nico Hines is still out there. Why would you want to risk him getting injured just for a Feedy Bomb? But this is what makes it so much more worth it, guys. You wait and wait and wait. It'd actually be nearly better if they score, miss a kick, just because it would be an absolute blue ball to you guys. If to not be able to drop the Feedy Bomb and have to wait again. It'd be rough. I don't think it's going to be a Feedy Bomb. Hey, you don't know nothing. There's still 3 minutes to go here. Nothing. Reece Robson gets it out here to Drinkwater. Not Drinkwater. Dearden kicks it up, and that's an easy kick there for Will Kennedy, who is not taking a breather right now. Will Kennedy gets his ball out to the 20. Oh, gets the offload away to Sione Katoa. Katoa's still going here. Katoa! Give me the Feedy Bomb! Talakai! And he will get taken down to the 33. Come on, a Feedy Bomb! Oh no, Talakai, you idiot. Oh, Talakai, we're going to challenge this, but it's going to be just a knock-on against the Sharks. Marbella says, well, we ain't seeing anything from them to make us think the Cows will make the 8. I think they're lucky not to miss the bottom 3. There goes Feedy. No, there's still 2 minutes 20 to go. Settle down, gee whiz. Nah, that's on... Yeah, that's the problem with the Sharks. Yeah, it's just going to be a knock-on there against the Sharks. Thank you for wasting our time. See you, Talakai. Alright, 2 minutes 22 to go here. Cows, Pants, and 2 on report. Peachy Knight to the Shire. Yeah, they'll be very happy with this. It's just been an easy one for them. And also, the Cowboys were 1 try from going to the finals this year, though. What? What do you mean? That says moment of the game is the bouncing of the ball off the bloke's temple. Sorry? NRL Tips and Morse, don't let backs call challenges. That literally works for everybody, though, man. Like, just don't let anybody call challenges. No, truly. Just don't let anyone... Tackling opposition half today, 66 for the Sharks, 30 for the Cowboys. That tells you a lot. 22 times tackling opposition, 20 for the Sharks, 8 for the Cows. Yes, it's been for a couple of weeks. Nanai's 2 weeks minimum for me. Left hand side here, Drinkwater. Nah, and that's going to be Murray DeLungy, who I've only seen 2-3 times tonight. Alright, so right hand side, Robson gives it out. They'll be taking down the 22nd tackle here. Levy says, what is going on? I don't know what's going on. Oh, Tom Chester got injured as well, by the way, for anyone wondering. Dearden, taken down. 7 metres over the line, 3rd tackle. Now should get 4 weeks. Definitely should get at least 2. So right hand side from Val Holmes gives it off to Drinkwater, and then to Jermaine Tennell-Brown, who I still think is being kind of wasted here on the bench. I don't think he should be on the bench. I don't rate Jermaine Tennell-Brown at all. I don't think he's done anything for the Cows at any stage. Drinkwater, terrible kick. Oh, it's going to work out for him, but it's gone backwards. Okay, it's gone backwards. Sharks get the ball. So minute 24 here. First tackle with the Sharks. 3 minutes after the line. Here we go. Here we go. Can they get the fitty bomb? Can they do it? Then I should be forced to walk back to the hotel. Deary me. Should be forced to walk back to Townsville. Alright, so it's 15 metres out here from their own line, right hand side. Jay. They're not even going for the fitty bomb, guys. You've been blue-balled. You have been. You have been officially blue-balled here by the Sharkies. Royce Hunt trying to get the offload away. He cannot. I think a coach's challenge would be cool, just like the NBA and other sports. Oh, bro, we can't just keep adding rando stuff in. It's cool, but no. But cool, but no. No, I'm just laughing, Jay. I don't know what I'm doing right now. 30 seconds to go here. I'm laughing at the fact you said you have bigger fish to fry. Oh, man. This is why I hate the Sharks. Why? Why do you hate the Sharks? So, it's going to be a third tackle. 7 seconds to go. Yeah, this will be the Sharks with the most points scored this season, to be fair, by the way. And Drinkwater's still throwing it around, taking down 45. And there you go, guys. The final score is 44-6. That means 38-point drubbing there for the ladder. The Sharkies will go from 5th position into 2nd position for the time being. And they will go to 50, 60, 70, 82, plus 82 points differential. So getting close to the Broncos. And yes, that will put them as the highest scoring attacking team in the comp. However, the Broncos obviously still have 228, so they have more than that now. But for the time being, the Sharks have got the best attack in the comp. For the Cowboys, God help you. God help your poor little souls. They're in 15th. They will stay in 15th for the time being. They're only... So 68. Yeah, they're minus 68. So they're 13 points differential better than the Dogs right now. But the Dogs obviously get to play the Dragons, which is a 50-50 game there. Jeez, Cowboys, you're in for a tough season, eh? You're in for a tough season, and I'm scared. I'm scared for you because you had such high expectations coming into this year, and unfortunately, it's just not worked out. But let's quickly have a quick squeeze there, see if there's anything big in the chat. Ivory says up to the Sharkies. Jonathan Sanders says, what a thriller. It was a great thriller. Nate J's grand final preview game on Saturday. Yeah, between the Titans and Manly. Exactly right, Nate J. Exactly right. NRL FX, where's the Panthers going to go? They're going to go from 3rd to 4th, don't they? Well, they go below the Sharkies, that's for sure. I can't see. I've gone out of the ladder already. I think they go to 4th, maybe? No, the Rabbitohs were in 3rd, Panthers were in 2nd, so the Panthers will go to 2nd. No, Manly was in 2nd. Panthers 3rd, Rabbitohs 4th. So I think the Panthers go to 4th, yeah. Cowboys need to stick to farming. Cowboys fans, Hines 124 and 248 as captain. Yep, I'll be more than likely, because he'll probably bump up to about a 140, maybe even a 150. But I'll be loopholing there. But guys, I'm jumping off here for now. I appreciate you as usual. We're back again tomorrow, as you guys know, for the Rabbitohs versus Broncos game, Eels Knights game. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe when you're around here, and I will see you guys then. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.